Actually, I'm not gonna mess with that. No. Yep. Alright, everything looks and sounds alright. $1,000. That's it. That's very low. Way lower than I was anticipating. Let's see if that hurts things really badly. Does that make it worse or better? Well, it says that my thing isn't good enough. I guess I can bump it up to 150 or 1500. Yeah, I'll bump it up to 1500. Let's see if that'll fix it. That one in there isn't me, is it? It's somebody else, right? Yeah, that one was me. Air gone already. Well then. I guess we'll see how badly this comes out when I check the video later. Oops. Well then. Oh crap, what did you just say? Something about reading and fairy types? What would I say? Well, first, in order to make clear the origins of fairy type Pokemon, first you need to understand what the operative points of reclassification. As defined in page 347, the word fairy type previously used to be considered Blah, 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 blah. Yep. You finally fall asleep, but you managed to answer the question over the course of 15 minutes. Ugh, it's exactly stuff like that, dozing off, that makes my grades so bad in Palatown. I've really got to focus up. It's the morning, right? Hang on. I wonder why that's lagging. Still just... yeah, just Willow. Collapse that. Nope. So I guess I'll... well, it's morning, so I'm just gonna go fairy anyway. Yep. Ethan is sneakily playing on his Game Boy Advance. Hope the teacher doesn't see. Oh, my accent? Wait, you have an accent? I appreciate the compliment, but I grew up in Equitique City, not Kalos. Japanese is my first language. When I was growing up, I received an Eevee as my first Pokemon. I dreamed of joining the Kimono Girls, as you see. Trainees start quite young, after all. Becoming a priestess of Ho-Oh is a taxing and deeply sacred position. I made it quite some ways through the process before my Eevee became a Sylveon. Some trainers looked down at it, you see. But it all worked out for the best. I suppose I was too young to commit my whole life to the priesthood, and had other passions to explore. Moving to Kalos let me discover my passion for design, and helped me learn about fairy types in a place they're welcomed. Part of me, though, will always belong to Equitique. I call my own gym trainers the Ferocia Girls. They are free to use whatever Pokemon they wish, but I'm teaching them the best Johtonian and Colossean tradition. Valerie speaks with pride of Blossom, who is acting as the interim gym leader. Neat. Proficiency. 9. Free type of refuge level 9. Yay. And that concludes the lecture. Danielle, may I have a word? Sure thing, Professor. I've noticed that your Ralt is getting stronger. Good job. Oh, thank you, sir. I feel like she's really trying. This is a critical time for your Ralts. The first few levels will inform how your Pokemon evolves in all future battles. Right, a few more classes, a bit more studying, and you'll be right there. Speaking of, your side partner today is... Hey, Nate. D, I wanted to see how you battle. Show me a good one, huh? I'll do my best, but Bianca's not going to be here to help you out this time. Believe me, I'm not going to need that. My team getting to here will take out the trash. Wait, what's with that grin? It's Blake. I'm not doing this Nate stuff. Let's see, Pure Steel. Pure Steel? Shoot, Pure Steel. Okay. Guillotine. My script, that's fine. Fusion. Fine. I think I'm barely winning the... Yep, there we go. There we go. Alright. And I did not know that there's... Man, really trying to get me with these Pokemon that are... They're weak to me. Ah, not very effective. I know. Shoot. This is... Oh, I'm dumb. I should have just gone for that in the first place. Ah, well, what can you do? Level 8. Yippee! Did you think that was funny? Yes, absolutely. The expression on your face as you realized. Tell me you didn't create the team just to make that pun. What? Now, I wouldn't go that far. I made the team, then thought up of the pun. What pun? That's slightly better. Anyway, I'm kinda annoyed at myself for losing, but hey, these are brand new Pokemon. So, what's your secret? Were you in perfect sync with your Mon the whole time? No, that was your school given starter, right? Man, you wouldn't believe me if I told you my secret. That's cool. Some secrets gotta stay that way, right? I respect that. Sure thing, Nate. See you around, D. These nuts. Looks like class is over, then. Keep an eye out for sharp rocks on the ground. Don't go stepping on any. Phew, I'm beat. I know I'm used to complaining a lot about Little Root High, but I kinda miss it now. I'm really gonna give Brandon and Nate the same voice, whatever. That was high school, Brandon. Things are meant to be a little harder in university. This is way more than just a little harder. This is like jumping from kiddie pool into the middle of the ocean. So, how's class treating you, Danielle? Ready to crack yet? It's alright, like. I think I'm managing alright. It's a little tougher than high school, but that's something I just expected. That was so cliche, spoken like a real square. Come on, I'm just telling you what I think. You can't possibly rag on me for that. I can and I will. Everyone has opinions, Danielle, but some are more fun to listen to than others. Jeez. Aw, looks like the note... Aw, it always gets noisy during this time of day. Can a girl unwind in peace? If you want to unwind, surely your room would be more... If you want to unwind, surely your room would be more comforting and quieter. I would, but I don't have time to go all the way back in time for class. Besides, there's nothing fun to do in my room. Hanging out with you guys is way more interesting. We could move somewhere else if it's too loud. Hey, I've got an idea. Serena, Keelam, you were there for this. Some other friends of mine mentioned the gardens. Apparently it's a good stop for picnicking? You have other friends? You bastard! You villain! You cur! I thought we had something special to take my heart and shatter it with such cruel abandon. How could you? How dare you? Other friends? Really? My... Oh, jeez. Sorry, I can't keep that up. God, I'm hilarious. Real knee slapper you are. Okay, but for real, who are your other friends? Well, there's Hilda, Bianca, Hilbert, Whitney, Flannery, Nate, Gardenia, Dawn, Misty, Skylar, Rosa, oh, and Silver. Dude, you've been here for 5 days. Maybe just being a bit loose with this definition of friends? Oh yeah, that's it, duh. Have any of those, dozens of names made an official friendship pact, TM? No, then they don't count as friends. Sorry, those are the rules. Damn, guess I'll never have any friends. I guess I never had any friends, ever then. Don't worry, I'll make an official friend pact with you right now, trademark. Sorry, I'm saving myself for marriage. We'll see about that. Not that this conversation isn't illuminating, but we're heading out to the garden. Oh, right, yes, of course. Hey, big man. Huh? Yeah, Ethan? Do you know how he's doing that? Doing what? Like, all those people. He makes friends so easily. And we've all got a lot in common, you know? I should be able to do it too, but I don't know, it just kind of feels like he's got something I don't. Ethan, you're totally asking the wrong guy. From the moment I saw you two, I want to be a friend with both of you guys. Ah, thanks, big man. Are you calling me big man because you got my name? Yes, absolutely. Sorry. It's alright, bro. I'm Brandon. Remember, Brandon's here for Brandon. Now, come on, let's go catch up with the others. It can't just be a coincidence, right? And in the garden we go. Ah, refreshing, isn't it? There's nothing quite like the great outdoors after being indoors all day. The great outdoors is right. This is one big garden. I could fit my whole school from back home in here. Looks like spring's in full swing. Everything's starting to bloom. Yes, isn't it lovely? Keelamite, doesn't it remind you of Perfume Palace Gardens? rather, it's like I never left home. I heard Kalos is a really beautiful region. I've always wanted to go there myself someday. Well, if you ever find yourself there, you should visit Coumarine City. It's got some amazing views. You should see some of the paintings that Caleb made of them. I have pictures of almost all of them on my phone. That might not be the best. Would you like to see him? Really? That'd be awesome, actually. What about you, May? Is Hoenn anything like Koban? In terms of climate, I guess Hoenn's a little warmer around this time of year. But other than that, there's nothing really jumping out at me. I was hoping to see a new Pokemon here, but since Koban's so urbanized, there probably aren't a ton of indigenous species here. Alright then, let's take advantage of the green Koban does have and find a nice picnic spot. Yeah, about that. Most of the good spots are already taken from the looks of it. Geez, even out here? How many people does this school have? There's an easy solution to this. Sure, what do you propose? Alright, I'll give the first person to find a good spot $1,000. Daniel, try not to make any new friends while you're... I think he's going to be the one. Yes, the speed at which you ran was astounding. Well, perhaps we should also fan out, but with slightly less enthusiasm. Yeah, I mean, clearly, he needs it more than us. Wonder what he's going to buy. New running shoes, maybe? The ones he wears everywhere are old and has old them. Sheesh, for such a big garden, there sure is a lot of people taking up spaces. I think there'd be a quiet spot here somewhere. Yep, that surely is looking around the PNG. Hey, here's a pretty good spot. Took long enough. Can't just keep wandering around in this maze. Let me just try to give the group a call. Interesting choice I have here. So May's out of the question. I barely know Brand, so I guess it's between Leaf and Calum. I'll give it to Calum. Calling me to report. I'm flattered. I must assume you found this spot. Yeah, it's a nice one. Yeah, it's a nice quiet one. Let's get everyone here before lunch period ends. Great, what are you? Oh, awesome. I'm so focused on that I had no idea how I ended up here. I'm next to these hedges with lots of flowers on it, and I see some of the benches, made of wood, I think. That doesn't help. Which section are you in? Maybe I should have brought a map with me. I can't hear you clearly, Danielle. Oh, hold on. Let me ask someone around here to call you, and I'll call you right back. Alright, I'll talk to you soon, hopefully. Okay, I need to dash fast. Of course, one time I need somebody around. The place is empty. There's gotta be someone I can talk to. Oh, hey, Erica. Erica? Looks like somebody had the right idea of finding a quiet place to nap, but in the middle of a school day? I'd asked her for some directions, but I don't want to wake up some random stranger. Then again, I don't see or hear anyone else around. I suppose I could just wake up and ask her, but I don't wish she mad if I was disturbing her beauty sleep. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch Erica. Nah, I'll ask someone else. With the garden this big, I'm bound to bump into someone. Or maybe I should just keep running in a straight line until I reach the center. What if another guy finds a spot first, then... Hi? Eek! Whoa! Please stay away. I promise I really was stealing. Don't hurt me! It's a public place too here. Wait, I wasn't trying to... Let me explain... Ow, my pride. Stay back. There's a Professor right corner and I have a Pokemon. I very much doubt both of those games. Look, slow down. I'm not attacking you or robbing you or anything. I was just trying to ask you something. I'm a good guy, really. Self-evident goodness is in the heart of the man who speaks not of his own. Is that from a book? Wait, I know that one. Pride's Pariah. I fell asleep reading it, but I know that reference. You fell asleep reading Pride's Pariah? One of the greatest romance novels of our time? I mean, it's a great book, but it doesn't have anything to do with Pokemon, you know? I wasn't the best at school. I was at the bottom of my class in Pallet, actually, so yeah, I haven't done a whole lot of book learning. Oh, you're from Pallet Town in Kanto? Wait, you've actually heard of Palette? Yes, rather, my tutor ensured that I had thorough groundings in my academics, including the geography of my home region. I live in Celadon City, you see, but before I was sent here. Then I may have found my complete opposite. I'm from a tiny town. She's from the second biggest city in Kanto. Running around a garden for $1,000. Her parents paid for tutors. Well, see, we're both Cantonians. Even with that shaky start, we could find some common ground. Yeah, you're right. I jumped to conclusions. Though, I thought you were acting with weak intent. I apologize. Hey, don't worry about it. It was my bad, too. How's your eye? Is it injured? I know a little first aid. Don't worry about it. I've taken worse. Truly, you must be quite street tough. It's more like you have a It's more like you have the wrist strength of a why not, but sure. Anyway, sorry about waking up again. I was actually just trying to figure out where in the garden I am. Where? Yeah, like, where in, or maybe how I get in here from the main area? Oh, I'm afraid I don't know. I simply told the professor I'd like to take a nap, and she brought me here. Oh, so there really was a professor around the corner. Sure is. How can I help you, kiddo? Oh god. I gotta do a Shirley Lee impression. That's gonna be hard. Very funny. Where's the actual professor? Excuse me? I mean, glasses and a crop top lab coat don't really make you a professor. No, but my doctorate degree does. What do you like? Would you like me to bring you to my office and show it to you? Wait, you're actually our professor? This is my Professor Cherry, my mentor. Cherry? Oh, crap. Sorry, Miss Dr. Professor Cherry. I know who you are now. I just didn't see you on the facility page. And, you look really young to have a doctorate. That's Crystal. What's this Cherry stuff you're talking about? What's your name? Daniel Lars. I'm Ethan's dorm mate. I think you might know him? Alright, I'm over it. Yes, I'm a professor. And yes, I'm the youngest professor that Koban's ever had. That's a terrible Shirley impression, but whatever. Well, hi. Sorry, I didn't really mean to offend you. Jeez, I'm really off my game today. That news yesterday really threw me off. You said you were dorm mates with Ethan. Yeah, that's right. Ha, that's cute. What do you think of him? What do I think of him? Well, he's cool. He's a cool, friendly guy. Though there's a weird thing happening where we keep ending up at the same places and doing the same things. Did he tell you about me? Not so much. Just mentioned your name. Said you were his homeroom teacher. It seems like you had some sort of history. That's one way to put it. I actually used to be his babysitter, since his dad was always at work. He was basically like my little brother. Oh my god, can you tell me embarrassing Ethan stories, right? Can I? Ah, damn, sorry, Doctor. I'd love to hear more about Ethan, but I've got to find a place for the rest of my friends to eat. Oh, you're having a picnic out here. That's a nice idea. You wanted to use this area? Erica and I were just about to leave. Erica? Huh? Okay, got it. Yeah, that'd be great. Actually, do you know how to get here, or what section this is? Sure, this is the area with the Orinomi Sensi trees? What? Despite my accent, I'm not actually a farmer. I don't know what those are. Oh, right, orangeberry trees. Oh, okay. I think I saw some signs pointing to the Orange Grove a while back, so everyone else should be able to find their way here. Thank you very much, Doctor. Just Professor's fine. I'd like to, apologize again for jumping to conclusions. It's alright. It was sensible given the situation. Farewell then. Oh wait, that's Erica talking now. Farewell then. I do grant the permission to part. 'Tis only in chance joy of our eventual reunion. And old book to quote you too, Erica. Neat, that -1 didn't hurt me. Alright, time to give the group another call. Well, we're all here now. We better eat fast. Lunch period's gonna be ending pretty soon. Aha! I already ate mine while we were walking here. See? Thinking ahead. I guess that's one way to put it. Whoa, what's that? Wait, they're looking at me. Sorry guys, I learned my Pokemon from books. Kind of hard to convey what Pokemon cry sounds like through text. Wait, I know this one. That's my girl. Yeah, that's right. It's a Venonat. I knew that had to be a bug type. Come on, babe. Let's catch it for you. Let's go. So, completely unrelated, you think that the national tournament this year is going to be an academy sweep? With what I saw at the exhibition match, I can't imagine it not being one. I'm unsure. Janine's skills are impressive, and there's no doubt she is a powerful trainer at her level. But her ace is a Venomoth. What do you mean, Calamari? Well, Venomoth isn't a strong Pokemon, is it all? You're sounding a bit like Lance there. Oh dear, I am. Please excuse me. Old habits. Regardless of the strength of her Pokemon, Janine is very young. She still attends this academy after all, and it can't see her champion material. What? Just because she's young? The national champion of Universe like 6. 12 actually. You can remember that, but you can't remember a name? What's this about a national tournament, though? Iris is 12 in this? That's unfortunate, because that means she's not going to be a character in this, but whatever. It's like only the most important event in any student trainer's... I can't read. It's like only the most important event any student trainer looks forward to, or at least any trainer worth their salt. Basically, the Koban region isn't large enough to support a traditional Asian challenge 4 times a year, roughly every 3 months. Everyone in Koban has a week to complete the quarterly clashes. Quarterly clashes? Yeah, with 2 Qs. It's very dumb. Anyway, the QQs are a bunch of single elimination mini tournaments all held at the same time. You have to win 3 times. If you win, you eliminate 7 other people. Personally eliminating 3, of course. Maybe it's just their accents, but the way those two say eliminate sounds like they mean kill. Yeah, if you're a finalist in all 4 quarter clashes this year, you're allowed to participate in the national tournament at the end of the year. And winners of that gets to find the champion for the title, right? This year, the winner just becomes champion. This year, the winner will just become champion. Koban's current champion abdicated around this time last year. Just spitballing here, but has an academy student ever become champion? A student? No, not to my knowledge, though the majority of Koban champions have been alumni. Hey, I know what you're thinking, and no, absolutely not. That's impossible. That obvious, huh? Like a book. You make small talk as you shove sandwiches in your mouth before you go back to class. Eventually, Serena and Kim leave, briskly speedwalking to their next class. Finally, following particularly nasty glare from Leaf, Ethan leaves you to Leaf alone. Hey, we don't have much time. What do you want? And, well, I know you've been waiting for this. That you need this, so... Your phone number. Hoshi, here's your $2,000. Nice. Oh. Wait, no, Leaf, you didn't need to... I could tell you were joking. Hey, it's alright. Just take it, okay? How did you... It's only someone who really needs that would run that fast. Besides, you never answered me when I asked if you could afford to evolve Peaks now. I'm not too proud to reject this, but I had to figure this out by myself. I rely on my friends too much already. What? No, you don't. I really do. You've never seen it before. But if I don't have someone backing me up, I just shut down. Well, hey, you'll always have someone backing you up. You're way too popular to not have that, right? I hope so. For a while, Lou was my only friend in Palette. When he stopped being my friend, Well, anyway, I decided I was never gonna let that happen again. Oh, right. Yeah, I was gonna get fit, read everything I could in my hand. I can't read, and I skipped it. Great. Well, I think you're probably safe. The only thing that could wipe out all your friends now would be like a meteor. I'll keep an eye on the forecast. Alright, so what are you going to spend that money on? Maybe you can get some new running shoes. Oh, I need to keep these things on purpose. I keep these things on purpose. I could totally get new ones. I just like the smell. Ha ha ha! Gross! Thanks, Leaf. Hey, did I tell you that I made 2 new friends while I was running off, and one was Presser? Jeez Louise, Danielle, we We need to get you on a 12-step program. Your friend addiction is tearing this family apart. These are choices, Leaf. I can quit anytime. A meteor, huh? Let's see, who do I want to go to next? Normal, fire, water, grass. Could go ice. I'm thinking ice. Psychic also could work because I only have the relics. I do theoretically have Pikachu. I think but ice isn't a very good type though. Screw it, let's do ice. Ice class. Do you not like it? Nothing against this class, it's just that right now I'm considering running to Galar to be a Wooloo farmer and never open a book again. Man, it's chilly. Someone's committed to their theme. Hey, Misty. Looks like we're getting a bit of a chilly reception. Yeah, I think they're giving us the cold shoulder. I guess we can't expect to have a nice time here. Oh, hell no. Hey, come on, let's... I see what you did there. Oh, no, I killed it, didn't I? Well, it wasn't the most graceful of... Glacia sounds like graceful, and why am I like this? I wish I could say that was the first woman that literally... I wish I could say that's the first woman that's literally run away from me today, but... Well, I'm going to check in on Hilbert. Your funeral. Hey, Hilbert. Oh, Daniel. I'd expect to see you around here. Well, it seems kind of interesting. I know you're taking it because it's the best or whatever. Well, you're more tolerable than Ethan. Flattered. Hey. Frick, what's your name? Glacia? No. God, what's your name? I didn't play Sword and Shield. Honey? No. Sweethearts, so happy to see all you here looking hale and hearty. Or should I say, hale and hearty? Oh, that's a good one. Ice puns are so lazy. Oh, I see we have some scrumptious new faces. What are your names, my darling popsicles? Scrumptious popsicles? Is she going to teach us or eat us? Hey, I'm Ethan. This guy's Daniel. Now, isn't that just darling? Mama Melody, so happy to have you join her. I'm scared of you. Now, don't do that. Stop that. I hope you enjoy my class. If you have any concerns, please feel free to join me in my office hours. Are your office hours held here? Yes, but there's hot chocolate. Sounds like a good deal. Now, why don't we all go through the roll call? Let's see, the attendance sheet must be somewhere in all this fluff. Melody begins digging through her puffy coat, looking for the attendance sheet. As she does, you hear a scornful scoff from Herbert's location. Pathetic. Ah, I see the old Paul special. Oh, is there something wrong, sweetheart? We're 7 minutes into class, and all I've done is And all you've done is tell lame puns and admit you don't know where the attendance sheet is. Is this really what is this really the look you want to present to new students? Oh, Hilbert, sweetie, why do you say such hurtful things? Maybe I don't have the most rock solid head, but I just want to mother all of you kids. Ugh, the last thing I need is another mother. Oh, Hibby, you're so mean. You're the class, Miss Miller, trying to console this contented melody. Neat. And with the end of the second industrial revolution, new technologies were made widely available to the public, including the fossil restoration machine. Now, who can tell me which fossils was restored first? Praise be to Lord Helix. It appears you've been saved by the bell. Okay, students, make sure to look over the readings online tonight. I'll be posting some supplementary reading materials for those of you who were confused today. Based on the groans I heard during the lecture, I think that was almost all of us. Thank goodness. After that lecture, I feel kind of like a fossil myself. Yeah, I don't know how that stuff's relevant to the students like us. Besides, I already know all that junk about fossils. Huh, you know about fossils, but you're not excited? Sure, making them alive is cool, but getting them? Ew, Danielle, can you really see me digging around some dusty old cave for some dumb rock? Can't we save this talk about fossils another time? I heard enough about it for one day. Right, sorry. So, what are your plans for me now? Heading out with Brandon? Yeah, but, I think that guy over there looks like he wants to have a word with you. I hate Peekaboo. What's this now? Oh yeah, now that you mention it, Peekaboo's been staring at you for a good while now. I thought he was just checking out your ass, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case anymore. Does he want something from you, or? I don't know, and I'm not interested to find out. If you say so. Anyway, about today, I was thinking about visiting you loser! The Academy's library, since I still didn't get a chance to see if there's... Hey, I'm talking to you! Oh, my mistake. Wow, dumb and deaf? How clueless are you? Buddy, you've been on Daniel's case since day one. Give it a rest already. Yeah, what's it here with you? He hasn't done anything to you. Ugh, you two again. So you're like hiding behind girls all day, Daniel? You can't even fight your own battles, huh? What was that? For real, what do you want from me this time, Peekaboo? Is this another one of your pointless challenges? There's nothing pointless about this one. This time it's for real. What exactly makes this one different from last time? This time I'm not gonna pull any punches. I'll make you admit it was all luck on Tuesday. He really has a one-track mind when it comes to stuff like this. What's going on here, buddy? I gave him the same goddamn voice. What's going on here, buddy? You've got a shouting contest? If they were, Daniel's really hard. I really wish Peekaboo's voice didn't carry so far. He already stirred up a small crowd. Come on, Peekaboo, do we really have to do this right now? Look, can't we do this later like, ha, not on your life? It doesn't look like he's going to take no for an answer. Alright, Peekaboo, have it your way. But if I win, you stop all this crap. Enough picking fights, no more bad-mouthing, all of it. It's getting really old. You have no idea what you're on. I have no idea what you're on about. Whatever, fine. Let's get this over with. If I win, you admit that you'll always be second-rate trainer compared to me. Doesn't this guy have an inferiority complex, or does this guy have an inferiority complex, or does it just taste your guts? I don't really know. Oh, that's an inferiority complex the size of East Texas, dude. If you're done whispering, hurry up and let's get this thing started. I don't have all day. Yeah, alright, even though you're the one that wanted to do this. Let's go! Alright, kick his... Huh? What? No! What? What's the issue? We're in a non-combat zone. Battling here would break the rules. God, you're such a pansy! Come on, call me whatever you want. I'm not breaking school rules before my first week is over just to satisfy your ego. Fine, we're doing this at the battle hall then. Let's go already. You really going through with this? I said I would, didn't I? Besides, what I said was quite true. Tuesday was just a practice match. This one's personal. So you're gonna whoop him up so bad that he's gonna stop messing with you? That's the plan. Sounds interesting. And sounds like an interesting. Can't wait. For a second, I didn't think you were going to accept this challenge. I can tell from your expression that if you're thinking accepting this challenge was a good... I can't read. I can't tell from your expression if you think that accepting this challenge was a good thing or not. Obviously it was good. You didn't get stronger unless you accepted challenges. Right, well, I'll have to kick his ass then. Make sure you're prepared. I've been watching his battles. He sure can't control his Pokemon like you can, but he's trained them hard, quickly too. Ah, thanks, Hilbert. Does that mean we're friends? You're slightly less obnoxious than him, hence my support. Push it, and I can flip sides very easily. Thanks. Sorry, guys, I need to drop back to the dorms first. Huh? For what? Hilbert just gave me a clue. Here first to Blue's Pokemon is them. That means Blue's brought another Pokemon, and probably one from home, so I should probably not skip through all that. Oh no, then how can you win? It'll be tricky for sure, but I think we can fight fire with fire here. I have a plan. I'm gonna move this up here because my back is hurting. If I could have your ears for a minute. Here we are again. I wonder if they're gonna let us in after what happened last time. I had no idea that. I had to wait around this entire time just for you to get changed. Let's get a move on. Hurry it up and ask them to let us use the arena already. Why me? This was your idea. The captain said I wasn't allowed to show my face here until battle team sign-ups start. Janine banned you from the battle hall? Serves you right. Getting up all in her face like that. Just shut up and ask already. But this means we can't have our battle if you're not allowed here. That's a damn shame. I'm willing to make an exception. Janine, big fan of your work. Saw the battle on Wednesday. Very impressive. Flattery won't get you into the team any more than that guy's self-aggrandizement will. Noted. Hey, how does your Belmoth have 5 moves? Secret Shinobi technique. Don't worry about it. Sure. So are you battle team guys doing anything right now? No, just me and a couple of last year's graduates. And I hear what you're talking about. I'm allowing you two an arena for your battle. Really? Just like that? But I thought people would be banned from the battle hall. He is, but you're not. It wouldn't be fair to kick you out because of something you didn't do. Huh, you're pretty nice. Thanks. Yeah, we are on a schedule. Come on in. We'll get you two started right away. Nice try trying to get out of this. Unfortunately for you, there's no weaseling out of this one. Now, get here and take your beating like a man. You sure are running your mouth a lot for someone who's already lost to me before. I told you, I wasn't serious that time. I'll prove it to you with this battle. Let's get this over with then. This time for real, right? About time you get serious. I'm not holding back this time. Hey, Hilbert, you showed up. Grasp of the obvious is ironclad as ever. Well, I'm happy you're here, even if you're not. Just beat him. There's no need for all the sentiment. That's the plan. You nervous? Hey, Lee, thanks again for, Oh, believe me, I want to see his stupid mouth shut up as much as you do. I have never seen a worse case of big fish, small pond syndrome. So, you got any helpful tips for me before I dive in? Oh, yeah, you don't need helpful tips. If you can't beat him now, you'll never beat him. And since you already did, this is in the bag. I'll be cheering you on from the sidelines and stream the whole thing to May. Now wipe the stupid look off his face and show him what you got. Well, alright then, here goes nothing. Ready for a trip to the dumpster? Yep, I got your name on the ticket right here. Don't be so goddamn cocky. I've got a little trick up my sleeve this time. Yeah, so do I. Tackle, holy shiboli. shoot, how do I... Not travel Ember, no. Holy moly, he's gonna wipe the floor with me. Geeks. Go out there. Fine, I'm special attacker. I'm a special attacker, you ding dong. And for some reason Visual Studio's open. Why? Heck. Got 100% accuracy, that can't be right. Come on, dude. Shoot. Okay. It's fine. Uh-oh. Did that say level 10? Oh, buddy. Don't have anything. Ah. Gonna have to... But yeah, there we go. Not the Torchic. Damn. Yeah, I'm going to disable you. Nope. Well, yeah, I don't got this. I don't have this. God. Yeah, he overleveled the snot out of this one. Darn. GG no re. What the hell? You had 6 Pokemon? You had a level 18 Pidgeotto? You used someone else's Pokemon. You used a Pokemon that you've been training. You used a Pokemon you've been training for battles for 8 years. That was cheating, asshole. Look who's talking, Peekaboo. The only reason you won is you brought your overpowered Pidgeotto to a fight with a bunch of level 5s. Give me a break. You had a team 3 times larger than mine. You know I wouldn't have had a chance against your waves of filler without my Pidgeotto. Not filler, they're my friends' friends. The only thing they did was even the odds. You were trying to trick me. At least knew you were going to pull. You were trying to trick me. I, at least, knew you were going to pull something, borrowing Pokemon that at least gave me a chance. You don't have a chance. Never had, never will. If I'd have known which Pokemon he had, I could have beat him. Well, I thought you did really well, especially your Bulbasaur and Helioptile. So don't look sad, alright, guys? You should have done better. I saw that first battle you had with him. You had more than enough to beat him. You had a unique advantage here, and you squandered it. What a waste of time. Unique advantage? You borrowed Pokemon, right? If I didn't know which one was yours, I didn't think they were all yours. You had them for years. I have expected that you could start commanding Peekaboo's Pidgeotto mid-battle, and I would have listened to you more than it does him, and yet you still lost. If you can't make use of that power, someone else will. Get better. Eesh, kinda harsh. It's Hilbert's being Hilbert. I've gotten pretty used to him already. I really thought you'd win this one after you won last time. Yeah, so did I. Didn't see that Pidgeotto coming. I mean, as much as Blue is a jerk, he's a really good trainer. He pushes Pokemon to their absolute limits. You could get him a Rattata, and he'd probably be eradicated by the end of the day. Wouldn't listen to a word he said. With that much power, it doesn't matter. We'd have battled before. I've only won, like, twice. I swear, I used to have nightmares about that Pidgeotto now, apparently. Hey, you made a promise, remember? Snap to it, inferior trainer. Sigh. Do I have enough pride to make a big deal of this? If it was anyone else, probably, but... Alright, Blue, you beat me fair and square. Yeah, I know that. So you said you'd admit you'll never be a better trainer than me, so say that. Get over yourself already. You won the match. Now quit being such an ash. Danielle fulfilled his promise. Now leave him alone. The hell are you on about? Are you this loser's keeper or some shit? That's enough! Oh boy, well, figures that he'd show up here, but why now? There's no merit in gloating after a victory. I'm not stand for this kind of behavior in the battle hall. It's you! This battle's over. Hurry up and shake hands. You're inconveniencing the other trainers. That goes for everyone else too. Unless you're with the battle team, be gone from here. Except for you. You stay. Me? Well, what did you do, Daniel? I guess you weren't at the exhibition match after all. Well, I think this is going to be part 2 of that. Well, I'm bored already, so keep at yourself. Later. Alright, I guess I gotta go. I stick around, but I'd rather not get on Lance and Janine's bad side. I'll talk to you later. Yeah, see you. Oh, you better buckle up for more ranting. Wait, you still here? You, over there. I thought I told everyone to leave. You're the supervisor of the battle team, right? You're Lance. I won't tell you again. Leave. Wait, you were watching our match, right? I think it's pretty safe to say that I got the skills to get into the battle team. Janine over there won't admit it, but I'm sure you can recognize the talent. No. But you didn't. I said no. Now get out of here. You're not helping your case by begging us to sign you up every day, you know. It's, well, frankly a little embarrassing. Further, I trust the judgment of the captain of the battle team, absolutely. If the captain says you get in, then you do. Similarly, if the captain says you do not, you do not. Do not attempt to subvert the chain of command, regardless of my status as champion. I am the battle team's advisor. What's up with that? Are you two blind? I wiped the floor with Danielle. He didn't stand a chance. You're making the biggest mistake of your life not putting me on the team right now. I'm the best thing that's happened to the school, so I deserve to be here now. You're supposed to be Professor Oak's grandson. You boast to proceed, but you are so uncertain of your own skills that you refuse to earn your spot on the team like any other student. You don't know that damn thing about me. You think you're some big shot just because you run things around here. Show some respect. One more word out of you and I'll have you thrown out of this building. Janine, allow me. This is the second time this week a brand new student has presumed to make a character judgment about me. And yet, though you are a modicum more polite, I find your words far more tiring and worthless to listen to. This is not a position a battle team hopeful wants to be in. Be gone. Wow, I need to start taking tips from these guys. Take myself from some of Peekaboo's mind drains. Now then, our business is with you. You look vaguely familiar. Have we met before? Well, I look pretty similar to Ethan, if you ignore our hair anyway. This kid's a new student. He's been here for, 5 days? According to Blue, his name is Daniel. Daniel, I'm sure you've heard I'm sure I've heard that name from somewhere. Never mind that. You said you have business with me? It's kind of getting late, so I'd like to get back before curfew. Don't worry, this won't take long. We just wanted to ask a few questions about your team. You commanded a team of extremely diverse Pokemon flawlessly. You may have lost the battle, but they responded to your commands with the swiftness of a champion trainer. How long have you been training them for? My Venomoth didn't get a word. I was saying till about middle school. I've had him since I was 4. You must have been putting your team through some intense training. Why haven't any of them expect the Pikachu evolved yet? Well, actually, only the Ralts and Pikachu are mine. I borrowed the other 4 from my friends for this specific battle. Crap, that's not against the rules, is it? Well, whatever I say here, I can't tell them about Sam's Phrenergy thing theory, you said, right? That's something I need to keep very private. And I didn't really do anything particularly special. I just told them what I wanted them to do, and they listened. Oh, crap. That was a lie, wasn't it? I was always awful at lying. Was that all along because of Sam's theory? Are you serious? Yeah, 4 of those aren't even his. He was totally cheating, right? What are you trying to pull, Daniel? I thought I just told you to keep your mouth shut. In any case, there has to be something else. Working with Pokemon, let alone battling with them, just isn't that simple. Geez, there's no belief there. Now I'm second-guessing everything I'm saying. The ability is really complicating things. I just wish I knew if it existed. Do you use hand signals or specific vocal commands? Come on, give us something to work with here. I really don't know what to tell you. They're understanding me, and I can understand them. I'm starting to feel like a broken record here. Okay, these were your friends' Pokemon. Are your friends, like, champions? Did they put them through intense training without raising their level? No, my friends are just other students. I met them, last Friday. Okay, well, you said that Pikachu was yours, right? What about... I should have known. Now I remember. You're the one with that runt of a Pikachu. Oh, crap. Wait, this kid? He's the one that you were complaining about before? Small world. I shudder to think of the time I've wasted listening to your pitiful meanderings. You had no idea what you were talking about from the beginning. They understand me, I understand them. To say such things, you mock the very foundation of Koban Academy. I have nothing more to say to you. Lance, take it easy. I think he was being serious. If he is not intentionally wasting our time. If he is, and he's not intentionally wasting our time, he is direly delusional, and we have even more reason to show him the door. What's this problem all of a sudden? It's like his personality completely turned itself on its head when he remembered who I was. I was hoping to get some information out of you, but it's clear that you're just wasting everyone's time. Why are you still here? Has anyone ever even once in your privileged life told you no? The grandson of Professor Oak having so much troublesome... I can't freaking read. The grandson of Professor Oak having so much trouble with someone like him. What an embarrassment. Don't think I didn't hear you mouth off when you came in here, celebrating your victory before the match even started. Even with your overwhelming level advantage, it was far from a clean battle. Call me mature, but even I can't stop myself from smiling. Call me immature, but even I can't stop myself from smiling at Peekaboo getting soda like that. It's sort of refreshing to see it happen to someone that's not me. You've got a problem with the way I do things. I'll take you on myself. Acting so high and mighty just because of a few trophies. Yeah, I know of your accomplishments, or lack thereof. Yeah, you might have championed 2 regions, but how many tries did that take? One of the Elite 4 literally died of old age before you even beat her. I've had just about enough of you and your disrespect towards Lance. Even if you don't get out of my face within the next 10 seconds, we're gonna have a big problem. Discretion is the better part of valor, Blue. Daniel, you won't always be able to rely on your friends. You'll be left alone and powerless one day, and you're still a third-rate trainer compared to me. Get out! I thought I was a second-rate trainer. When did I get demoted? And why haven't you left yet? Leave. You have no more business being here. On my way out. Just a second, Lance. I'd like to word with him myself if you're okay with that. I see no point, but do what you want. I'll take my leave of you. If you need me for something, you know where to find me. Now that we have some privacy, I'd like to talk a little more about you and your Pokemon. You said you only had your starter and that rel. You said you've only had your starter, that Relt, for a short while, but it looks like you two can understand what the other's saying without a hitch, and the same goes with your Pikachu. I mean, you're hiding something, obviously, but I don't think you're straight up lying. You believe me? Finally! I was starting to feel like everybody in this room was against me. Yeah, but you might prefer that I didn't believe you. I mean, I'm going to try and use that. Use the heck out of it, actually. What do you mean? You said that 4 Pokemon of yours weren't actually yours? Never trained with them before. Yeah? Well, that's really interesting, because if you can do that with Pokemon that are stronger than the ones you have on hand, then we could just hand you a couple of strong Pokemon, and you'd have to go to town. As long as you've been able to borrow, you wouldn't have to train at all, which would save us so much time. She's looking at me like a spider figuring out the best way to eat me. I'm not sure I can help that much. I mean, I'm still figuring out what I can and, can't do with Pokemon. Yeah, duh. This is how we figure it out. Test you until you break. Couldn't we stop right before that point? You can tap out any time. After all, I let you, I kind of feel like something's awakened. What? Hey, you alright? You look pale. Yeah, it's been a long day. Oh yeah, it's getting late, right? We should probably head back. Right, thanks. Oh, hold up. You're cool with being pushed to your absolute breaking point, right? Yeah, absolutely. Borrow some stronger Pokemon. Your current Pokemon won't cut it for the tryouts. Never mind that you only have 2 of them. What are you saying? Well, I'm going to see you at the Battle Team tryouts on the 19th, right? Absolutely. Correct answer. Now, get to bed. If you're not back soon, security will catch you. Yeah, I'd have had more... Yeah, I'd have more luck escaping than 5 as a pizza, at least according to Hilbert. Remember, the 19th. Be there. What a day. I agreed to meet with Brendan and May for dinner without a second thought, but I haven't paid any attention to the conversation the entire time. How'd your day go, man? You seem kinda down. Me? Nah, I'm fine, just a little tired. Still haven't found out where to buy the energy bars at the school. You've been tired a lot lately. You should try and take it easy for one of these days. Oh, believe me, I've been trying. I bet you're tired. I'm surprised you managed to crawl out of that situation in one piece. Seems like you just love getting into trouble. Man, trouble seeks me out. Trouble has spiky, reddish brown hair. Well, I know what'll cheer you up. What are you guys doing for this weekend? Oh boy, let's see. I got a ton of homework for both homeroom and my electives. Get this, we need to read 3 chapters and write 3-page report. Well, I was thinking that we can go out to the field outside of school to catch some wild Pokemon. Is that even allowed? Yep. I asked around and all the teachers gave me the okay. Apparently all the Pokemon in the fields were originally imported from other regions just for the students here. Really? They just import Pokemon from other regions? I hope they remember to do their research on maintaining the native ecosystem. That's really convenient. I didn't even know importing Pokemon was a thing, or legal. We should invite Serena and the other guys too. I bet they'd get pretty upset if they found out we forgot about them. Definitely, that sounds good to me. Okay, so it's decided. Let's all meet up at the entrance first thing in the morning and catch some wild Pokemon. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to it. But my homework. I should bring Peaks and Willow with me too. Might be a good chance to see them in action against some wild Pokemon. Speaking of which, everyone else is probably bringing their Pokemon too. Now that'd be interesting to see. I should keep an eye on which Pokemon my friends might let me borrow for the upcoming Battle Team tryouts. Oh, geez, I still need to tell everyone about that. I mean, she basically invited me to apply. I guess she doesn't know about Lance's dogma, but she saw how he acted. Didn't seem to care about that, so... Where did I put my water glass? Because I'm thirsty. Your mind races, but eventually manage to drift off into a deep but excited sleep. Okay, I'm gonna take a 2-minute break. Not really a break, more so me heading over to grab my water and also maybe pick something else to keep me up. So give me a second, I'll be back. Ooh, somebody came in. Dude, 2 people are here. 2 people are here right now? Neat. Sorry for having to step out here for a second, but yeah, just give me a hot sec. It won't be long. And I won't be long, I mean literally 2 seconds, because I just realized I have my cup here, so... Yeah, never mind. I had it all under. I had it was literally right behind some books. Oops. Anyway, and one person immediately leaves. Great. Ah well, one person's still here. Ah, another perfect day. Is everyone here? Yeah, come on, let's go. College contingent reporting. Alioni? Hey, wait for us! Yeah, we bought some snacks. You ready, Peaks? Sweet, I got the extra Pokeballs. I use as many as you want, you guys. Sorry you don't have anything stronger than a Pokeball. I imagine we're probably not going to encounter anything that warrants a Great Ball. Speak for yourself. I'm gonna catch a Tyranitar. Priorities, people. Let's not cross the bridge of what Pokeballs we need until we reach the river of actually encountering a Pokemon. Whoa, there's a river where you can encounter Pokemon? That's not what... Yeah, that's all of them, sweetie. Hey, let's go there. Hell yeah, I'll race you. Ah, wait, it's quite a long day. Wait, it's quite a long way. This is fun, isn't it? Yep, that sure is a field. Nice. You doing okay, Peaks? Hey, Daniel, taking a break? Nah, just slowing down for Peaks. He's a bit of a couch potato. Back home, I tried to convince him to go on runs with me. Didn't really work. I ended up carrying him most of the way. You know, you should really see if you can fix that. What do you mean? I mean, he's going to be a Champions Pokemon someday, right? You don't want your Pokemon falling asleep in the middle of a championship match. Hey, how do you know about the champion thing? Everyone knows about that one, dude. You're talking about it in your sleep. At least that's what Humina said. He bought new headphones just to drown you out. Seriously? Seriously, bro. I never noticed, but Hilbert was always Oh, he meant Hilbert. I'm stupid. But Hilbert was always complaining. Don't know how Hilbert heard when he's as far away from the bed as possible, but maybe he just has good ears. Second. Huh, well, yeah, guilty as charged, so I'll be champion someday. You sound confident. Why shouldn't I be? I've got the best team in the world. 2. You have 2 Pokemon. Yeah, but they're great ones. Daniel, I'm serious. I know that Peaks is your little buddy, but you've got to recognize that something about him has changed, right? Nah, I don't think so. Being able to identify a weakness of your friends is just as valuable as skill being able to analyze your opponent's weaknesses. I'll take that under advisement. Hey, enough of the serious faces. We gotta find the river, right? Come on. I fear I may have started something that can't be stopped. Yeah, Ethan? I just want to say, I get it. What do you mean? Well, I never really had any, friends, but if I did, I'd be so happy I'd never criticize them or tell them to do anything different. Hey, Ethan, what are you saying? Come on, we're all friends here. Hey, you and me, we're friends. Everyone else thinks... Hey, you and me, we're friends. Everyone else, they're your friends. Well, maybe for now, but hang around. Mitosis will help you out. Osmosis. What? Osmosis is the process when high concentrated bodies... Okay. Osmosis is the process where a high concentration body equalizes with a low concentration body. You said mitosis, which is when cells reproduce by cloning themselves. No, I mean, I'm saying what because you were eavesdropping on a serious conversation. Oh. Come on, Ethan, let's get going. I don't want to leave the others catching all their Pokemon before us. Yeah, let's go. There you guys are. I never would have expected you to be the straggler, Daniel. I swear it's not me. I'm just waiting for Peach to catch up. May I ask a question, Danielle? Sure. Have you ever caught the Pokemon in the wild before? Can't say I have. Well, it's not they put up them. We could teach you how to do that. Oh, I know how. You just have to tire out the Pokemon without hurting it, then throw out a Pokeball at it. Yeah, there's slightly more to it than that. Really? Name two things. Well, there's... well, if it's affected by a stat condition, it becomes easier to catch, especially if it's sleeping or frozen. Huh. I didn't know that, actually. Thanks. That's what I'm here for. But that's still only one thing. Okay, fine. It's actually really simple. Is that what you want to hear? That'll do, yeah. Hey, time's wasting. Maybe we should let our Pokemon out and see if they can root out any wild Pokemon for us. Won't you guys Pokemon just run away if they do any of that, though? Possibly, but we can all get them back to their Pokeball if they get too far away. Yes, they're translucent, but not to the point that they're actually trying to get away from us. I don't know what that word is. One hopes. Your friends released their Pokemon. Particularly, they seem quickly to take the opportunity to scamper away, hopefully in pursuit of some sense. Well, Peaks, Willow, any directions? You know, like a smell? Can you smell any other Pokemon out there? I'm trying to get you a friend. And there they go. Let's see if they actually understood what I was saying. Shortly after, you hear a familiar voice. Telling you, it's messed up. Peekaboo? Oh man, not what I was looking forward to. Ah, Christ, I gotta deal with this guy again. Daniel, what are you doing here? Finding new Pokemon? I mean, that's my plan anyway. Of course you are. Well, you better stay away from me. Actually, come with me. Make yourself useful once in your life. And come convince these idiots not to be so stupid. Blue dragged you by the arms to a different part of the field, bordering on a denser forest. Okay, Ace Trainers and Blake and Sharon. You emerged into a clearing. In the center of the clearing is a visually injured Charmander, with 4 trainers standing around arguing. You do not understand, this is far too quick for further battle. A likely story, as soon as we turn our back, you're just going to catch it yourself. Look, we swear we won't. We need to bring it to the Pokemon Center. How about we bring it to the Pokemon Center after we catch it? Wow, okay, clearly there's a lot of context I'm missing here, but first thing I need to do is make sure that Charmander's okay. Well, do something! Why is he asking me? Hey, what's happening here? Blue, you're back! Hey, Daniel, I'm surprised to see you here. Yeah, I figured the Pokemon Center was too far away, so this idiot could do something for us. Wait, that person you met up with, why didn't you get... Big surprise that a lot of your friends with Big surprise that you lot are friends with a nepotism baby. Huh? Don't play dumb. No money, no academics, no connections. You said that you only knew one other person at this school. You might have mentioned that one person was a world-famous professor. You might have mentioned... Wrong voice there. You might have mentioned that the one person was the famous professor. You're on a first-name basis with this. And now I see you're friends with another oak. I mean, I don't... You idiots don't know what you're talking about. My Gramps had nothing to do with this loser getting in, and we are not friends. How dare you cast aspirations on this innocent man. I promise, as part of my campaign to modernize and update this school, I will thoroughly examine whether anyone got in through untoward means. Well, that doesn't help us much now, does it? Hey, guys, the Charmander, it's pretty hurt. Maybe we could table this discussion? Look, just let me... Before anyone cracked, you reach out to Charmander, pulling out the Rage candy bar Silver gave you a while ago. Hey, little guy, I'm pretty sure Lance wouldn't want me to give you this. The Charmander, which had previously been cowering, curled in a circle, slowly looks up at you and takes a few tentative steps. So, that's how it works. Yeah, there we go, see? Nothing to be afraid of. We're all friends here, just eat up and we'll get you to the Pokemon Center. How? When we tried to get closer to it, it just snapped at us. It spat fire. Yes, it's quite peculiar. Oh, but that's not a bad thing. Okay, I think it's calm enough to carry to the center now. I think not. It's well enough to be captured now, so we should continue with what we were doing before you interrupted. Ah, yes, continue your very fair 2-on-1. Daniel, just give it the chocolate. Daniel, just give it the chocolate bar. He calmed it down. He didn't magically heal it. Yeah, back off. This is your last warning. Nuh-uh, this is your last warning. We're graduates of the Anstar City School for the Gifted. Ha! I thought you seemed a bit special. Enough of this. If you insist on standing between us and that Charmander, we'll go through you. Yeah, we won't be intimidated by your tough talk. Fine, I'll take on you both. Danielle, watch and learn. This is how real pro battles. Nah, B. These guys were fine without numbering their opponents. Yes, it seems no reason why we shouldn't feel guilty doing the same. Fine. Danielle, watch and learn. This is how a pro and his two hangers-on battle. So, is this gonna be a... Is this not a cutscene? No? Let's see, you're automatically going for that fake out. Okay, I'm gonna sneeze all that. Clink vice grip? Really? Sure, whatever. Okay, tackle the Sneasel and fight script. Already on the Sneasel. Yeah, just take care of that Sneasel. That Glider isn't going to be an issue right now. Yeah, I guess it's nice to know how triple battles work at least. Down, but that should take it out. There we go. Oh, they have 4 Pokemon. Okay then. What Pokemon do I have? Yeah, it's gonna... I just have to scratch it to death. Let's take out the Gligar next. Shoot. Wait, does Blue still have the... Yup, level 20. Let's kick this thing's butt. Alright. It's over. Yep. You're dead. Down. Wow, they were begging me to use this silver power thing. Yeah, this won't take long now. And it's dead. Whatever. Scratch it out. Kill it! Oops. And then pound it. There we go. Done. Ha! Suck it! You pathetic excuse for trainers! That was clearly an unbalanced fight. Yeah, my Pokédex says that was a level 20 Pokemon? Is that right? I thought it seemed a bit too powerful. Oh wait, wrong kind of whistle. You've been holding out on us, Bee. No, you imbeciles, I just haven't been listening while... No, you imbeciles just haven't been listening when I'm telling you that I'm the best trainer at the school. Blue, your Eevee and Pidgeot have both gained 2 levels since we last battled. Yeah, so what? That was last night. What, I'm part of the... What? What part of I'm the best trainer at this school do people not get? Yeah, we trained all night, and we were out here training more until these gifted students were screwing things up. Speaking of which, we've beaten you fair and square. Abide by the terms of the Pokemon battle and leave this Charmander alone. Your victory here is not the end. We'll be back, and we'll expose you for the unmerited dullard you are. See ya. Good riddance. And you! Some help you were. You just stood around like a fat lump while we did all the battling. Wow, I really can't win, can I? Gah! Hey, D. Nate, I'd say a long time, but really hasn't been that long. May I ask what you're doing out here? Oh, just seeing if there were any wild Pokemon to catch. I think the real question is, what are you two doing out here? With Peekaboo. He prefers to be called Blue. Yeah, I know. Well, when B came back to our dorms last night, he seemed super steamed about something, demanded that we get out of bed and help him train. Of course, he fell asleep on his feet after like 20 minutes. Yes, I'm afraid I've been burning the candle on... I can't read, and my back's healing me again. I'm gonna switch back up top here. Yes, I'm afraid I've been burning the candle at both ends for too long. Student council campaigning is getting difficult. So, you three are dorm mates. Yeah, us two and 2 other guys. They both keep themselves, however. Yeah, after the first time B Blues did, they just put on their headphones and tuned out of dorm life. But you two haven't? A student council member must always keep his ears open to his peers, even if he suffers permanent hearing loss. And I just think he's hilarious. It gets old quickly. So, just out of curiosity, did you manage to talk with Professor O on the Thursday? By the time I came back to lab, you were gone. Oh, yeah. I don't think I told you that, though. Duh. Well, yeah, duh. B told me. Oh, yeah, right, that makes sense. Yeah, he just wants to talk about some palette stuff. Wait, am I to understand that you do personally know Professor Oak? Crap. Yeah, we're friends. I used to play chess with him back home. Always lost, but that was because Black was missing a pawn and both bishops. You didn't play white, too? Nah, I got attached to Black, you know? They were the underdogs, my little buddies. Guess I was just sentimental. Unrelatedly, I hear you've changed your mind regarding the student council? Huh? No, not at all. Like, I haven't done anything about the council. Ah, I see. Seriously, from how C's been talking about you, I kind of figured you were opponent numero uno. I told you I wasn't really interested in student council stuff, though. Yes, you did. Apologies, I've been pulling the student body. Your name comes up surprisingly often. But like, less than Caleb and Serena, right? Oh, jeez. Enough of that. It's a little frustrating. My greatest challenger became someone not even competing, but I simply have to work twice as hard. Hey, don't overdo it. So, what are we going to do with the Charmander? Take it back to Pokemon Center, right? That was the plan? Oh, yeah, sure, but are you cool with just leaving here? You didn't come here alone, right? Oh, I actually did come with a big group of friends. Looks like B is heading back to school anyway, based on that storm cloud over there. Guess he doesn't need us anymore. Why don't you let us take the Charmander back to the Pokemon Center? Can you? Actually, can you? He might freak out. Yeah, it'll be fine. Probably. Give him here, we'll find out. You hand off the clean Charmander. It protests weakly, but seems only marginally more squirmy in its arms. Looks like we can do this then. Thanks a bunch. Don't worry about it. Oh, but we should exchange contact deeds in case it gets loose. We need you to wrangle it again. Neat. Alright, see you, Daniel. Ah, Daniel, where did you get off to? Yes, it seems you're gone for so long. We thought you'd gone home. I just thought you ran ahead of us and got lost again. Nah, I just found a wild Charmander in the forest. Did you catch it, dude? Nah, actually no one did. It got hurt pretty bad when some scumbags from the school two-on-one did. I met some friends in the forest, though, and they took the Charmander back to the Pokemon Center. Wow, I can't believe you found a Charmander. I've always wanted to study them. The way their tail flame works is super interesting. Seriously, if I were you, I would have caught the guy. Yeah, well, like I said, it was injured. And besides that, I don't have any balls. Really? No one's gonna say anything? No one? Fine. So, what are you guys doing now? My hunter caught the scent. We're following it. Sounds good, let's go. Yes, boy, you've discovered something? Awesome, let's just hope it's not something really common. I didn't walk all this way to find some silly Rattata. Yeah, sentries were way better. Hashtag Johto life. Are they really? I mean, I guess Furrets are cooler, but Sentret, it's kind of a meh Pokemon. What? Guys, wait up! I'm quite curious. Your Houndour is clearly tracking something, but I certainly don't see any Pokemon around here. Have you considered using your nose? Believe it or not, no. Then the problem is, man, that's the problem, man. You really gotta get your nose in there. I hope that's audible. Oh, sweetie, I don't think... Hey, that rock bit me. What? A rock bit you? Yeah, that round one there, with the brick-like pattern. That sounds like a... crustal. Or rubble. That's no rock. Wait, don't tell me! Or a sandshrew. I knew Houndour's nose would not lead us wrong. So, this is what the Pokemon Houndour found. It seems to be disturbed its midday nap. Sweet, I never seen a sandshrew this close before. Alright, stand back. This one's hold it. I smelt it. We had a deal, man and I. She got the Venonat, so I get the next Pokemon we'd find. Okay, sure, but do I look like April? You might look like her in cute clothes. Really? I was thinking the same thing. Actually, hey April, can I? Absolutely not. Aw. Oh, wait. I'm stupid. I didn't realize he was talking about May when he said April. Well, that's part of our personalities that are very different. I'm afraid we'll have to side with Brendan here, Ethan. He did technically find that Sandshrew with his nose. Et tu, Calamari? Et tu, Calamari? What about you, Serene? I mean, it was your Houndour that brought us here. Apologies, but I agree with Caleb. There's a surprise. Don't worry, Ethan. I'm sure there's plenty of other Pokemon out there for you to catch. Fine. Come on, Mudkip. Let's show this Sandshrew what a great team will be. I heard you likes. Alright, medkit on Sandshrew. Water gun. Nice. Alright, I think about 20 of these bad boys, sure. 3. There we go. That was easy. Yeah, I beat it! Congratulations on catching your new Sandshrew, sweetheart. Yeah, I really didn't think I'd be able to do it. It only took one Pokeball? Here, sweetie, I got you some potions. Let's heal up the little guy. I can't hold it anymore. That looks so exciting. Huh? The battle? Daniel, I really want you to battle now. Okay, well, why don't you? That's a great idea, Ethan. Huh? What's gotten into you? Come on, Danielle. You're not going to make me battle against me and Brandon alone, are you? I wasn't aware we were battling in the first place, but I guess not. No offense, you two, but you got no chance. Me and I have been battling together since we were kids. Well, we're more than happy to show you the power of a long-term relationship in action. Who says that? Oh, I'm pretty sure you're going to eat those words. Alright, let's do this. Alright. And it doesn't know Thunder Wave. Great. Okay, I'm gonna take care of the Torchic first. Actually, I probably should take care of the Shroomish. Okay, so again. Did nothing. Confusion. Shroomish. And finish off on the Torchic. Should take care of the Torchic. There we go. Okay. And then finish off the Venonat. There we go. Neat. Growl. Give it a growl. Yep. Teleport. That's not going to be useful to me. Forget teleport. Let's see. I'm gonna pound it instead because it's not sort of like. There we go. Pretty sure it's pure water right now, so it should be fine. There we go. And that's that. More confusion. I guess you pound him. There we go. That should take care of it. Yep. GG no use. Nice battle, dude. Wow, you two make a great team already. It's because our Pokemon are best friends, just like their trainers, and nothing beats the power of friendship. Yeah, well, it was fun. Let's battle again soon, yeah? I gotta patch up my wounded pride, you know? Oh dear. Pardon my yawn. The sun is setting though, is it not? What time is it? By my estimate... Wait, what am I thinking? I have a phone, I can just check that. 7. We should probably start heading back then. Sorry you guys didn't get to all catch new Mons. Aw, we barely got to break into the snacks. They're probably all just like cookies and things, right? Yes. Hey, I'll take your snacks. Well, I'm glad someone will. Hold on, let me get you one for you. Huh? That's weird. I could have sworn I packed some cookies in here. Did you ever leave your bag unattended when we were letting the Pokemon roam freely, May? I think so. Hound. That's a guilty-looking Houndour if I ever seen one. Houndour, you didn't. It's fine. I put some extra cookies in Brandon's bag just in case something like this would happen. Huh? Wait. Yeah, I fed those to Mudkip and Shroomish a while ago. Brandon, I made those for you. I know that. I just don't like sweet things, May. Except you, of course, sweetheart. Bit awkward. This is usually where Caleb changes the subject. Well, our first priority, to get more wild Pokemon, may have been less than a resounding success, but this is fine. We simply come back another day. Yes, that sounds like quite a good plan. In addition to catching wild Pokemon, this could also be a good place to train, though other trainers are, of course, best for that. Yeah, I might come back here another day. I'll have to see how my schedule is. If you're going to go out somewhere, give us a call. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I could do just that, I guess. Back in Paltown, if I wanted to talk to someone, I just walk over to their house. I might actually have to use the phone now. That's right. So get to calling, Skippy. What's the point of having friends all over the school if they're not blowing your phone up to make you seem popular? I really couldn't say. No chats. 13 views. That's a lot more than normal. Well, we didn't end up with any new friends today, but there's always next time, right, buddy? Sure thing, Peaks. Okay, texting. Using a phone for anything but pictures is kind of a weird concept for me, but Leaf told me to, so let's see who I can get in contact with. I should text someone before I head to bed. Let's see, who could I text? I already... Do I not have Ethan's number? Darn. The right answer is Leaf here. I guess I'm doing Leaf. You want to text Leaf? Yeah, sure. I just thought I'd text you. How's it going? Hit me up late at night, winky face. I'm on to you. You spent some time texting Leaf before drifting off to sleep. Besides, Brandon's in the same... Like I already picked Caleb for the call thing. Brandon's literally in the same room. It'd be weird for me to text May when Brandon's right there. And hell no, I'm not texting Blue. Morning time, huh? I almost slept in. Alright, gotta run. Good morning, buddy. Sleep well? No doubt, bro. Peaks looks tired as hell after our all-day trip yesterday. He was out like a light. I don't know. The lazy little guy's always sleeping like a log, even if all he's been doing is napping. That's why I gotta make him run, so he doesn't get too fat. Speaking of which, hop to it, Peaks. It's for your own good, buddy. I can't have you developing the beatus. Do you know where you're going? Nope, but I'll find out when I get there. Alright, see ya, dude. Alright, I finally got some time to myself. I can finally go out and train my Pokemon, or maybe just hang out with some friends. Or whatever the case, I just want to put this Phrenergy stuff out of my head. I just want to put this Phrenergy stuff out of my head. I can't stop thinking about it. Phrenergy, oh. So, I was gonna take Psychic class, I swear, but Fairy's doing it well enough for me with Willow, so that's why I didn't go. Huh? What? Who are you? You don't want to know. You want to know how... You don't want to know. You want to know how I know about your Frenergy power. I mean, yes, I'd like to know that too, but I am the Esper Sabrina. I read minds. Could you not read mine then? That's a massive violation of my privacy. I cannot stop. Huh? My telepathy is involuntary. You're thinking very loudly about this Frenergy. Wait, so anything I think about you know, whether you want to or not? Yes. Oh, shit. Forgive me for this. What, you expect me to call you a pervert? I mean, it'd be fair. It's not your fault, it's natural. Really, that's a really understanding of you? I understand people more than anyone else. I wish I could stop. Don't you dare think that. What? You can't help me. No one can. You're just giving up? Allow me to make a correction. Stay away from me. That's how you can help. Okay, then. I mean, I didn't even know you existed until you popped up in front of me and casually mentioned something I've been trying to keep very secret. I apologize. I should not have said anything. I shouldn't have thought for a moment that you might have... No, never mind. No, I know. I mean, that's really personal. Yes, I apologize. I mean, I know it's not your fault, but crap, what do I do now? No one else was supposed to know that. You want me to keep it a secret? Please. Your secret is safe with my indifference. Sure thing. Indifference? How could she be different about this? I've got a massive secret that I'm hiding from everyone. As do all. What the hell? I didn't think that... Did she just speak directly into my mind? Yes. Hey, could you cut that out? You're like 50 feet away, still walking. This isn't how you're supposed to have a conversation. Well, now there's 3 people. Sam, Sabrina, and myself. What a way to start my free day. Oh. Oh, this is new. Hold on. What? Let's see, relic. So, here, I can either go to the hall to be with the roommates, go over there to meet with Silver, go over there to be with Blake and Bianca, go to the garden to meet Erica and Crystal, head over to the academy with... but I just got off with Sabrina. No. Decisions. Hey, one person that's in here. Which one should I go to? My gut's telling me Academy, but if you got a better idea, I'd like to hear it. Well, at least now I know you're not one of the people that I sent this into the Discord server. I think... Oh, I did not know it's a student center. Rosa's there, as well as Skyla. I'll go do the academy. Oh. Oh, neat. I don't have to actually... I don't have to actually interact with Sabrina. That's nice. And I'm sure she's nice folk, so I could just... running out of water, but whatever. Alright, let's do this. Let's talk to Dawn. Respect that you're not close enough, Dawn, to hang out one-on-one. Dang it! Never mind. Crud. Hang on, if I'm not friends enough, then... What? Hang on. How does that work? Well, the only one I am friends enough with to... I think the only one that I'm close enough to do that with, then, is... Yeah, the only way I can... Never mind, the only way I can do this with is Ethan. Oops. Yes, on account of no one else. I can't hang out with anyone else. That's a very... Still... Literally, again, literally the only person I can do this with is Ethan. Like, I'm fine with that. I'm considering on account of I'm friends, but... Wait. Okay, hang on. Level 2... So, it looks like I can find Caleb and Brendan on account of I have their contact. I don't know what... I mean, I'll gladly raise Caleb's level. Neat. Especially considering that I'm gonna get to level 2 if that's the case. Oh, again? We're doing this again. Sure. I am at level... Well, I'm at level 2 with them now. Still can't change squat. Guess I can hang out with Brandon too, just to get some more levels. I should text someone before I head to bed. It would be funny, but also I have one more level to go to get to level 2 here. Texting Peekaboo is also funny. God, who should I text? One person here isn't me, is it? Like, I didn't accidentally open that up, did I? Yeah, I'm just gonna do Brandon. Yeah. Whack, indeed. I mean, you'd rather me text Leaf, or girlfriend, or the guy that I hate, that's my rival and stuff. Morning already. Jeez, why have I been so tired recently? Wait, crap. I don't think I have time to get breakfast before homeroom. Yeah, alright, I'll just ask May to pick me something up. She's probably still at the cafeteria with Brendan, considering how much the big guy eats. Neat. Here you go, Danielle. I picked out my favorites: quesadillas, chili poppers, chili jalapeno, and jalapeno poppers. Spicy. Ow, 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 you coward. Happy Monday, everyone. Well, yes, I suppose no one's really a fan of Mondays. In any case, your first week is over, and I shan't be coddling you any further. I expect everyone to prepare for the test this afternoon. For now, though, it's about time we address the Copper Raja in the room of symbiotic evolutions. Magneton, Botrio, Metagross are examples. In order to... Very same as always. Hey, Ethan. Daniel, good to see you. Let's get this done. As you've noticed, have you noticed all the comfy outside? I suppose I'll have to take credit. They've been specially brought from Alola and provided with flowers from around the world. I thought they might have served a good inspiration for budding trainers. You see, each comfy selects its own set of flowers, so none are exactly alike. They nurture these blossoms with their healing powers, meaning the bouquet each carries is alive as the Pokemon itself. It's no small task to build up an ensemble where each piece complements every other. It takes an understanding of each individual as well as the whole. Now, doesn't that sound a bit familiar? Valerie's metaphor sinks for half the students, but all of them nod vigorously. Go very credit. Your Pokemon can now reach level 10. Neat. And that concludes the lecture. Daniel, let's have a quick chat. Again? I thought we were done doing this. Yes, sir? Just a quick question. Pardon me for asking, but you said you wanted to become a champion one day, right? Like you, I think you said. Yes, sir. That's great, kid. Great. Well, I thought you might appreciate some feedback. Your Pokemon are learning now, which is a massive improvement, but you're going to want to work on yourself too. Yeah, I've been noticing I seem to be what's holding my Pokemon back. They're growing faster than I am. Yes, but that's just to be expected. Pokemon don't live as long as us, so they have to learn faster than us. Anyway, I want to just recommend that you study a bit outside of class. Geez, sir, I've been so busy, I'm not sure I'd be able to find the time. Yes, that makes sense. Koban does somewhat rush you through, doesn't it? Well, if you're having trouble finding the time to study, the best I can do is recommend that you take some time during your free time, lunch or after school, to study. See if you can get a friend to help you too. Studying alone is boring and isn't actually as effective as studying with someone. Just temper your expectations. Studying with fellow students is necessary and useful, but it isn't as effective as being taught directly by an instructor or professor. Though, if it was, I'd be out of a job. Alright, sir. I'll do that, thank you. Hey, it's what I'm paid to do. Now, I suppose about that battle. How about that battle now? Bruno, do you have a partner picked out? Yes, come here. Oh, hey, Rosa. Hiya, Danielle. First time we battle against each other, right? Yeah, I think so. I'm looking forward to... What are you doing? Oh, I'm just setting up the cameras. It's actually in my contract that I have to record every time I battle. It could make good It can make good footage for future films. Wow, this is meta, cause like, you're recording this for the footage and stuff, and I'm recording this for footage stuff for the stream. Really neat. In your contract, what did you have to sign a contract to come here? That's under NDA, so legally no. Man, being an actress sounds complicated, and you're a trainer on top of that. Well, that's the role I'm in right now, so you better pay your part. Oh, believe me, I will. I'll be the dark horse in this performance. That's what I like to hear. Lights, camera, action. I just noticed her phone has a loud case and a Teddy Ursa thing. Anyway, double team. Jeez. Double team again. Confusion. Confusion again. You know Pikachu's a special attacker, right? Neat. Hey, that was great footage. Thanks for that. Sure thing, Rosa. Thanks. I was pretty excited to see that you had a Pikachu. I have one as well, actually. I can't bring him out while the school's in session, though, since he won't go in his ball. Oh, really? That's weird, but it's a good gimmick. Audiences love those. I got this, sweetie, when I was touring Alola to promote Hot Wet Bikini Summer. Jeez Louise. I'm going to skip that. So, your Pikachu isn't your school-assigned starter? Nope. Actually, I didn't get one of those. It's part of my contract that I can only use HC-approved Pokemon. So that they had to be I can't speak. So they had to be marketable, you know? Like, imagine if I ended up with, like, I don't know, a Blipbug. You did come here to learn how to be a Pokemon trainer, right? Not to promote a film? Yeah, but, like, you know, limits of showbiz. Oh, it's time for lunch already? Fantastic, I'm famished. Alright, Alder said I can use my lunchtime to study. Maybe, instead of just chatting with everyone, I should see if I can invite some specific people to help me study. Oh wait, there's one teacher Ethan knows, Professor Cherry, right? I think I've seen her at lunch a few times. Maybe I could ask her to help out? I bet having Professor help me would be even more effective than studying with another student. Let's see here. Why is the angry table... Well, I guess I need to... table. I can sit here. You hear that? That's the water being low. I'm gonna go top up again. I'll be back in a couple of minutes, like a minute or two. It'll be quick. back. Refilled the water. Refilled the drinks. We're good for another... God knows how long we're going for. Choose the quiet table. An interesting choice here. It's Monday. I got how many more classes till the weekend? Man, whoever this one viewer is very dedicated. Considering that I just went on basically a quick 2-minute break and they're still here. So thank you for that. Okay, quick. Oh, well sure. I always like to see my students take active interest in their education. My research recently is mostly on flying Pokemon. How about that? Alright, if you want to tutor on another type, check later. Oh, yeah, okay, I guess that's fine. I can just study partner as well. Dawn studies with you dispassionately. However, her lack of excitement over the subject doesn't affect her mastery of it, which is significant. You're appeared by 10.25. I do have flying on the mind. Pikachu also. Oh, Erica's in there too now. Neat. Leaf's here. Should probably get more experience with Blue, but I don't want to get more experience with Blue. I don't care about Blue. Electric's kind of calling to me here. But only kinda. Ground. Flannery. This is a pretty good group. Who's in the steel again? Ah, I see. I think I'll go electric. Dude, I can't believe some people still haven't memorized the chop chart. Really? In Koban? Feel a bit better about my choices now. Huh? Looks like Loaf is patting the empty seat next to her. You dog, go on and get in there. I'm not going to get in there. I'm just gonna talk. Sure. Hey, another class together. You must feel so happy to spend so much time with such a beautiful girl. I'm kind of feeling something different. Oh yeah? Let me guess. Is it blessed? Lucky? You're in the ballpark. Attention! What? This army-looking guy just burst in the room, yelled for no reason. Is this guy our teacher? What are you maggots still sitting around for? You got Diglett shit stuck in your ears? There's an officer on deck in this electric type class, and his name is Lieutenant Surge. This means get your asses out of those chairs now! Does he do this every day? Jeez, I don't know what's going on, but I better do what he says before he kicks the crap out of me. Up, 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 get up! You recruits better start getting your act together, unless you want to feel my boots up your ass, lesson colons. Hey, you can't treat us like this! I guess Ethan and I are the only students taking this class for the first time. Uh-oh. I don't like that look one bit. You're a teacher here, right? Teachers can't treat students like this. That goes against student policy, isn't it? Do you think I'm being cute, boy? Do you think I play jokes? What? I got plenty of clears to teach you skid marks about discipline and respect. If you can't handle that, just crawl back home to your mama's udders and have a good suck. Stand up straight. I said stand up. Now out. I won't have a goddamn infant in my classroom. Is this for real right now? Who laughed? That'd be me, sir. Oh, jeez, I'm super sorry about it, but just what the hell do you think you're doing, maggot? Laughing, sir? I thought that was obvious, actually. Oh, wait, now I get it. I'm laughing at you, sir. I'm sure that comes off as cruising. What's your name, boy? Sir, I've been in your class before. Did I ask? Right, sir. Sorry, sir. My name is Nate, sir. Aspirated City is my home. Nate, disrespect me like that one more time, you'll be shitting out your teeth. What do I do now? I'm asking the questions here. Now, just what makes you think you have the right to disrespect me in my classroom? Oh, no, sorry about that. Just all the explosive yelling and screaming and the big mouth of yours. I couldn't help but think that you look like an electrode. He's gonna die. He's straight up gonna die. Well, no shit. I'm out of your Aussie, Private. In fact, I like you. Thanks, sir. I like you too. Don't push it. What? Take note from Nate, ladies. This man has no fear, therefore he has no weakness. I hear you whimpering like that other maggot, and my right you will unscrew your head and shit down your neck till it pushes out every hole of your body. Now let's start with a quick 2-mile track run. Let's go. I've seen legless shuckles more fast than your ass bags. Oh God, if this is how it's gonna be every class, I might just end it all. Seriously, you just kinda have to keep your head down and hope he doesn't notice. Is he like this often? No, I recognize an actor when I see one. He's definitely putting on a show. Jeez, I didn't think he'd even noticed Ethan and I were new. I was happy that way. Well, Rosa, we should probably head out now. I don't want him yelling at us. Talk to you later? Sure. Classmate bonds increases. Neat. Alright, test time. And that's why we use levels as a general nomenclature for Pokemon strength. With mass amounts of education and memorization, very educated individuals are able to just tell what a Pokemon level is at a glance, but most people use Pokédex for that task. I mean, I would have if you let me. Now, I hope no one's forgotten about the quiz I promised all of you. Let's get right to it. Oh, my stomach is tying itself into knots. Chill, Don, you'll be fine. Huh? Who are you? How do you know my name? I mean, I've sat in front of you for like a week now. We also have fairy class together. And the name's Whitney, and I believe in you. Thanks. Cute. Alright, let's get focused. Gotta do this. There's one important thing to remember for this quiz. Your opponent has the ability Dry Skin. Now, with that information, you will have everything you need to succeed. Alright, okay, what you got? Dry Skin is like it absorbs water, correct? I think that's the case. I'm just gonna double check here. If my wife had moved, yep. So I'm gonna absorb that, buddy. There we go. Not too shabby. There was really only one move that would guarantee a win for that match there. At a glance, it looks like everyone did quite well. Remember, immunities can come from more than just a Pokemon's type. Grass-type immunities... Grass types are immune to many grass-based status moves. Dark types are immune to status moves of Pokemon with pranksters. And other types are immune to status conditions outright. That's it for class today. You are now all dismissed. Halder mentioned that I can study after school. Best place to do that is probably the library or in the academy. I should also find a study partner too. Other people's schedules change and they're busy, so they won't always be able to drop everything and study with me. However, if I can talk to them, then I could probably convince them to come over, though they probably won't appreciate that as much as they would if I found them when they were already studying. But before I do that, I should get peeks from his room. I think he liked having free reign of the place over the weekend. And I'm worried what he'd do to me if I kept it locked up in my room while I had free time. The academy and the library? Where is the library? There's a baseball field. Oh, neat. There's a Center Academy. Where's the library? Second study. Yeah, what type should I focus on? See here. Who all leaves in library? We should just show me who's here. Misty. I'm gonna look through all of these, aren't I? Yep, Misty. No. Leave. I already did that one. Oops. May. Silver. Come on. Flannery. Who else? Skyla Blue? No. Rosa? No. Rosa again, no. This is such a... Hilda? What? Who else? Gardenia. Sheeran. I think this was Leaf, yeah. And Where's my social links? Keelan's already at level 2, Brandon's already at level 2. Rosa, May. I think I'll do fire. Well, actually, Rosa's and Mars. Yeah, no. Well, May's already in there, so... Yeah, sure. You spend time studying fire-type Pokemon with May. Neat. Level 5. I should text someone before I head to bed. Who? I could also do Nate. You know what? Might as well pile on the May. It's Tuesday, isn't it? Wow, you're dedicated. Respect. Whoa, hello there. Welcome to my personal space. What's up? I just think we can go to the field together in the morning before school begins. Maybe catch some new Pokemon, you know? Oh, sure, that sounds great. Just the two of us? Yeah, I'd ask the others, but... Looks around. You see that Caleb and Ethan are still asleep. Hilbert is notably not, and is staring straight up at the ceiling, unblinking. Try to get me out of this bed before 7 a.m. and I will commit murder. But you're hardly awake, bro. Did you hear me? Murder. I will commit. Before 7 o'clock, Koban Standard Time. Death will come as a result of my actions. I don't get it. Hey, Brandon, how about we just get out of here before Hilbert really starts explaining, alright? Alright? We're cool? Let's go. Alright. It's alright, buddy. You can stay here if you want. Or you can come with us, I guess. Man, you're moody this morning, aren't you? I should call you Pickaneary? What? Huh? You know, like Pikachu and... Oh! I thought you meant Baneri. Oops. Like Pikachu and Flannery? Flannery's a girl in my homeroom who really doesn't handle mornings well. Huh. Not sure I like the name. How about Flakachu? Gesundheit. I will murder both of you. Both. Lots of blood. Blood and death. Is there an or in that sentence? Or... Get out! Get her done. No, I think it'd still be better if we went with your third idea. Yeah, that was a good one. What was that one again? Flanichu? What was that again? Flanichu? Yeah, except with two N's. So it's like Flan-Nachu. I don't know, bro. It sounds like a bit too much like flan nachos, and I think I just came up with that because I was hungry. Hungry for nachos, I guess? I know you don't like sweet things. Well, I'm glad someone does. I swear, I keep telling May, but I think she really only knows how to make candy. I volunteered to cook so many times, but... Oh, not where I expected this to go. Huh, sorry, bro. Oversharing, huh? We're cool. Let's just settle with Flanichu then, okay? Right on. Oh shit, we ran all the way here. I didn't even notice. Looks like we're the only ones. Check it out. Hey, bro. Ah, son of a gun. No. I gave Brawley and Brandon the same voice. Ah, man. How am I gonna do this? Hey, bros. I gotta get a little more Jason Griffin in my voice. Hey, bros. You guys going for a run before school? We sure are. Though we might catch a Pokemon as well. Right on. What's a student council member doing here this early morning? Just running? Sorta. I'm also restocking the fields with important Pokemon. Whoa, I knew Pokemon here were imported, but I didn't think that the student council was responsible for importing them. I volunteered for this, actually. Anything to get me out of the SC office, you know? But Hariyama hates all the paperwork Roxanne makes us do. Are all student councils so focused on paperwork, that kind of stuff? It depends on how the Prez wants to run it. Really, some SCs are all about organizing tournaments and new programs for the school. Some are more about enforcing discipline, making sure the Koban's reputation doesn't slip. It's the budget, and its budget's airtight. Really depends. The council members might be very active or very passive, very powerful or very weak. Even just the time of the year can change that. The biggest change happens after an election. Anyway, that's what the guy last year told me. I pretty much forgotten what the last council was like. It's been Roxanne's council for the last year, and we haven't really done much. Oh, sorry, man. Do you feel like you missed out? Nah, I bagged the student council prez. That's way better than actually getting anything done. My man. It's like that one meme, the two guys just grasping the hands thing. Hey, as a student council member, what do you think about the new candidates campaigning for the student council? Well, those two college kids are probably going to get in. They've been pretty busy campaigning, and they're not saying anything that scares people away. Cheerin, well, I'm not so sure about. I mean, Roxanne doesn't really like him, and he gives one too many speeches about the complacency of the current administration. Really, of all the candidates I know of, it seems that he's been trying the hardest, and his ideas sound really good if hard to achieve. Yeah, well, Roxanne was like that before she got elected too. I mean, the school's a business. Some stuff a student just can't do. Maybe you should tell Cheerin this. He might need to hear from someone with experience. Maybe I will. But it might be nice to let him have hope for a little bit longer. Hey, I just realized. I remember where you're from. We met on the first day, didn't we? In Asperia? Yeah, that's right. Daniel here. I really gotta thank you for coming my back then. It's alright. I did slow you down after all. Nah, I mean it. Here, I have a bunch of these. I normally throw these in the random parts of the field, so new students can find them and use them, but this time I'll give them directly to you. I need Pokeballs. You got 10 Pokeballs. They're covered in sweat. Anyway, I remember your name. Now that I remember your name, I get why you were asking about the student council stuff. Huh? What do you mean? Well, you're running for student council, aren't you? Why does everyone keep saying that? No, seriously, I've never said that I am. I don't know why everyone keeps saying that. Huh, maybe it's just who you're hanging out with. Maybe I've been hanging out with Caleb a lot. Maybe people just see the two of us together, know that Caleb's involved in student council stuff, and then think I am too. Hey, maybe that's basically how I got roped into this. It's a popularity contest at the end of the day, you know? Yeah, I guess so. Is this all that just because of the energy? I wish I could just share it with Cheerin. I wish I could share it with Cheerin. Poor guy needs it way more than me. Anyway, bros, I'm off. Sure, why not? You and Brawly Brandy run around the field a couple more times while collapsing in a sweat-gross pile under the trees. Your manly broads are forged together under an anvil of hammer and exercise. As the steam rolls off your body and dissipates in the cool air of the morning dew, you cannot help but feel a greater connection to the universal manhood, the seed of life for which all manly things that sprout. Sure. Well, it's been real, bros. I'm out. Bye. Alright, let's go catch some wild Pokemon. Want to team up with me? I totally would, but if your Pokemon don't listen to you super well, it's probably for the best we stay on our own lanes, you know? It'd probably be a lot harder to catch Pokemon with both of our guys acting at once. Oh yeah, that makes sense, dude. Well, I'll catch you later, then. Let's meet up before we get back to the dorms. Alright, time to catch some new Pokemon. Since I can only keep 6 on me at a time, I don't have anywhere to store my extras yet. I should be careful about filling my party. I might be stuck with the same 6 Pokemon for a while. If I fill up my party now, you never know when a strong or rare Pokemon will show up. Oh, it's a Bidoof. Let's kick its butt. Dang it, I'm dumb. Comfey, interesting. No shit, that's amazing. Or a woman. Well, it needed to be done, right? Ah, that's the same voice. No. Well, it needed to be done, right? And it wasn't the right place. At the right time, so I didn't have time to do it. Huh, Skylar and Brennan? Weird to see my friend groups intersect like this. I like it though. It just means I have enough friends to have multiple friend groups. Hey! Daniel, hey there! I just met this chick on the other side of the hill over there, and I just knew I had to talk to her. Right, does that have anything to do with that outfit? It's kind of different from what I'm used to seeing Skylar wearing. Hey Danielle, good to see you again. So you guys are on the early morning run, catching Pokemon spree, huh? Got anything good? Not this time. I didn't get anything. I was kind of hoping I'd catch something else, but there's always next time, I guess. Yeah, so what are you doing? Running? Oh, I'm scoping out the land for a runway. Fields here are perfect for one. So you're planning on setting up your own little runway? Yeah, it might take a couple of months to get the area zoned out and approved by the Kiwana Air Authority, but it should be able to take people to other regions soon. Sick! What inspired this? Well, currently, my plane is stored at the airport in Speria, and I need to take a bus over there every time I want to fly. And they're charging me through the nose even up there too. Then, won't they have a vested interest not letting you build your runway here? Yeah, probably, but I don't answer to them. I answer to the KAA, and if they say A... What was that? I don't see anything. Oh man, that's an Absol. They're from Hoenn, and they're bad news. Bad news? How could a Pokemon possibly be bad news? They only show up when something really bad's about to happen. Normally they stay up there in the mountains, so if one's close enough for us to hear, well, we might be in trouble. Are Absols black and white? Long, with blade tails and a single horn? Yeah, why? There's one on the top of that hill, and it's running at full speed. I don't know what voice I'm doing for Skylar here. Well, you know, full speed is relative, but it is getting closer. We should do something while we're waiting for it to should we do something while we are waiting for it to show up, or... Well, I've got some potions in case your team needs them. Neat. So, you guys come here often? Shit! Christ, level 20. The dark type, I believe. So yeah, my little guy here is kind of boom. I don't know if I can win this, but we're about to find out. Nice. Nice. Alright, give it one last bolt. And hopefully it will stay down. Dang. Really? Nice. Okay, good. Cool. Oh, buddy. Ah, jeez. That was tough. We just barely beat it off. I'm surprised, Danielle. You're pretty good at battling, huh? Are you sure you just started out? I'm pretty sure, yeah. It's weird, though. Absol's bad luck. Everyone knows that, but normally they're pretty calm. I wonder what got it so riled up. Who's to say? Maybe its habitat was disturbed by something, or the meteor. Huh? The meteor, right there. What? Not again. Is anyone dead? Not me, man. We need to investigate that. I don't know. Meteors are nasty business, you know. We should probably get a professor and a homeroom soon. Well, what if it's alien invaders? Then we have a duty to vanquish it. Alien invaders aren't our problem. I mean, we're not even legal trainers yet. Oh, what do you think, Danielle? Where'd he go? It's already halfway to the impact site. I guess we're going then. Well, hey, if you want to run back and get a professor, be my guest. I'm going. Man, I really can't afford to be late to class. So I guess it's just me and Skyla. You arrive, however, you see no traces of meteor. Rather... No! No! Are you kidding me? God bless! No way! Come on! That's stupid. Oh shit, did the meteor hit someone? That's... Are you kidding me? Hold on, I'll call someone to help. Wait, what's the number of the ambulance code on? It's not like 199 like in Kanto. Is it 999 like in Galar? Shit, I could look this up. I just... Wow, Danielle, you got here fast. What's... Oh no, what happened? Did the meteor hit her? I don't know. That's what I thought. So maybe... Hey, I caught up. What's... Holy shit, the meteor hit that girl? I don't know. Nobody knows the meteor hit her. What's the number for an ambulance in Koban? What? No, don't call an ambulance. Do you want to bankrupt that poor girl? No! Koba doesn't have universal health care? Are you kidding me? That's stupid! Don't be like America! No! That's... bankrupt? Yeah. You know how much they charge for an ambulance in that region? You have to pay for an ambulance? Well, how else are you gonna get her to a hospital? We can't fly her. I think I saw a helicopter in Asperia. If I hitched a ride to the city, I might be able to steal it. Well, what do you think that's a better plan than calling a damn ambulance? When your friends are panicking, you don't notice that the girl has clawed her way out of the crater and... Ah! Are you okay? The girl ponders for a moment, then slowly touches her fingertips together in a universal okay gesture. Did the meteor hit you? The girl shakes her head. Damn, then how did you end up in that crater? The girl's eyes widen, and her hands begin to move unfamiliar but intentional patterns. Anyone? I think I know what's happening here. Hey, sweetie, can you speak? The girl shakes her head. Damn, imagine not being able to speak and getting hit by a meteor. That's double unlucky. Well, she wasn't actually hit by the meteor, remember? Wait, where is it? Most meteors vaporize before they hit the ground, so those don't usually vaporize on impact. Maybe the meteor hit, vaporized, and then she fell into the crater? The girl shakes her head emphatically. It begins shining again, more instantaneously. I'm really sorry of us. None of us know how to sign. But if you're really okay, I'm sure that there's someone in the academy who knows. The girl seems to calm down significantly, though she looks distressed. We'll bring you back to the academy, find someone who can translate for you, and then, if you need it, we'll bring you to a hospital, okay? The girl slowly nods her head. Alright, let's head back to the school. Brandon, you want to get back to homeroom, so you don't need to stick around for this. Are you sure, man? Yeah, it's fine. Go on back to homeroom. I'll call you if something comes up. Alright, thanks a bunch. Alright, Skyla, and, sorry, I don't know what to call you. Damn, I don't suppose you have a pencil and paper on you. The girl shakes her head. Alright, and Skyla, you obviously don't either. What do you mean? Well, your outfit, does this girl seriously not see it? What do I even say here? It's completely skin tight. It's kind of showing off everything. It doesn't have pockets. Oh, gotcha. Anyway, let's all head back to school. Come with me. Without warning, the new girl immediately walks next to you and grabs your hand. Oh, okay. Well, that's a neat trick. I swear I didn't do it on purpose. What is this, Frenergy on steroids? No, I can't keep to everyone's behavior to Frenergy. She's probably just scared and wants someone to hold on to. Though she didn't grab Skyla's hand. You make it your way back to the academy. The mysterious girl's surprisingly cold hand clamps tightly around yours the whole way. You take it to Professor Oak's lab, reasoning that you can't wait for him until homeroom's over. Reasoning that you can wait for him until homeroom's over. Charlie, meanwhile, goes to her homeroom with Professor Sycamore. Sycamore's here? Hell yeah! Why did I get his homeroom? So, we've got paper here. What's your name? The girl in quick and messy handwriting writes Ventia, but I go by Tia. Ventia, huh? That doesn't sound like a Koban name, or a Cantonian one, come to think of it. It's not. I'm new to the region. Are you a student here? That would explain how you end up in the fields. No, I'm just... Yes. Are you sure? Yes. No. Yes? Now might be time to push more details. She seems a bit dazed from her fall. Lad, what on earth happened? And who's this? Well, I was out in the field this morning when a couple of friends and I saw what looked like a meteor crash into the fields. When we arrived around the impact zone, there weren't any traces of the meteor, but this girl was in the crater. Oh, are you alright? Gosh, I'm not... I am struggling to do voices now. These really It's not even late at night anymore. It's straight up morning, kind of. T quickly began signing at Professor Oak in rapid speed. Apologies, but this method of communication utterly escapes me. Hold on, she's got a pad of paper and a pen here. Tia presses her lips and begins writing on her paper, impatiently. I'm fine, Tia quickly takes a glance at you. I'm fine, I'm a student here. Ah, well, that's good to hear. Seems you're right where you need to be then. Though, a checkup at the hospital probably wouldn't be remiss. Who's your homeroom teacher? Though there's no attendance, they might be worried about you. He looks at you helplessly. What? I don't know what to say here. I mean, I can't lie. Sam, what do you think about Professor Cherry? Cherry? Well, she's a decent enough professor, suppose. Startlingly young, but that's certainly nothing I hold against her. Actually, I keep meaning to have a good sit-down conversation with her, but her schedule is so full, I can rarely find time to talk to her. Anyway, miss, your homeroom teacher, Professor Cherry. Oh, is that right? Well, perhaps then you can just tell her to call me if she needs any confirmation of your story. Tracking that woman down outside of her homeroom is utterly impossible. Ah, excuse me, I don't believe I caught your name. Refresh? Tia sneaks another furtive glance at you. Bianca Volgold. Huh, so she's trying to hide her identity, huh? I suppose I should probably tell Sam about this, but the way she grabbed my hand earlier, I think she's afraid, like she's running from someone, or something. Until I know why she's hiding herself, I probably shouldn't stop her for no reason. Well, you should both run back to your rooms and get changed. If you hurry up now, you should be able to get into your uniforms before your first electives. Right. Thanks, Sam. Hey, be with me. You aren't a student here, are you? Tina, having left her paper back at Professor Oak's labs, shakes her head. It's fine, but you're going to need a room, and you need an ID card to get into the cafeteria, and most of the buildings, and someone's going to realize Bianca Vogel isn't a student here. Vogel isn't a school here. Tia quickly digs into her script and pulls out an ID card. Though the name says Bianca Vogel, the picture is unmistakably the woman standing in front of you. Huh, plot twist. So, you actually are Bianca? Tia shakes her head. But you look exactly like her. Tia nods. And you have your ID card. Tia nods. Did you steal it? Tia seems offended and shakes her head emphatically. So you must be Bianca, right? Tia shakes her head. Then what's the deal? Tia begins signing with great gusto, and all you can do is watch helplessly. Here, take my phone. Just type the message out here. Tia takes out your phone with wide eyes of bewilderment, jumps a little when the electric screen flashes on. She examines it from every angle before slowly typing a message. Tia types slowly and deliberately, then you realize you're going to run out of time before your first elective. It truly seems like she never used to use a phone before. Hey, you know what? It's probably faster for us to just find an interpreter, but I've got to go to my elective now, and you need to go too, apparently. Hey, come on, what's with the sad face? I'm not ditching you, honestly. I'll find you during lunch. Would that work? Tia continues to stare at you blankly, pleadingly. I'm sorry, I don't know what you want. Tia sighs at you aggressively, to no avail. Do you know how to sign up for electives? If this is your first day, and you weren't around for the opening weekend, you must have missed that, right? Tia nods enthusiastically. Her mood seemingly instantly improves. Alright, we're getting somewhere. I guess you don't have a phone, so you can use one of the computers in the library to lock in your elective selection. Just follow me. After teaching Tia how to sign up for classes, you go back to your dorm, get changed, and run to your first elective at breakneck speed. Well then. That's certainly a thing that's happening. We're going 5th movie on this, his house. That's... Well, I'm not a fan. I will say that, because, like, I know that's a lot, yes. I know it, and that kind of is not very not a comfortable thought. Excuse me for a moment here. Alright. I stayed up too late last night raiding. Raiding? What are you, a Viking? No, they mostly live in Minnesota. The class is working collaboratively on creating dresses woven out of Swirlix thread. Work is nearly complete when... yes. Instructor Valerie, did I do something? I've been thinking about who would best model the dress when it's complete. Oh, I'm flattered, but I don't think I'd fill it out the right way. Certainly not. Ow, didn't expect such rapid agreement. You have a lovely figure, but you're a tad too broad-shouldered and tall. If you didn't run so much, perhaps... What does that mean you're looking at me? I was looking at anyone with the will to desire and dazzle, my darling Butterfly. Hey, well, I got the will and desire. I'll turn heads. That you most certainly will. I suppose I'm so... God, I can't do voices anymore. It's so late. That you most certainly will. I suppose I'm lost as to the purpose of this lesson, though we've been working on it for quite a while. I don't think I actually learned anything new about fairy types. Perhaps you just aren't learning what you expected to learn. I legitimately have no idea how to respond to that. Oh, sweet Calum. The fairy type is not one that is directed towards some ultimate goal. It spreads out in all directions, trying a little bit of everything. What does that mean? Without the metaphor, it means that life is to be lived, not directed. A steel spike will drive, a poison will corrupt, a dragon will rampage. And fairies? Fairies simply are. A fairy will live about its day as it pleases, unconcerned with endpoints or timetables. I must insist that we get even a modicum of applicable battle advice. Have fun. That's your advice. But what's my power? What about skill? What about strategy? I mean, I kind of see where Instructor Valerie's coming from. Danielle, not you too. Fairies are whimsical, you know. If you force them to battle a certain way, they just won't be as strong if you just let them have fun. I mean, that's kind of true for all Pokemon. True for people too. Wear dresses, drink tea, eat mushrooms, sleep in the grass, lick salt. That's the weirdest to-do list I've ever seen. Nothing great was ever accomplished by someone who didn't have fun doing it. But it doesn't matter. Even if you never accomplish anything great, life is greatness, fun is greatness, and play is the greatest. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do that. Then it's very, very good that you choose to take this class, because I will now attempt to teach you. Huh? Perhaps we could begin by having you model for the stress. After that, I think I have some tea around here. It is no exaggeration to say I would rather die than let the possibility of picturing me in one of those cotton candy dresses exist. I'm down. I won't eat any of it. Yeah, Ethan looked cute. You make a compelling argument. How about I give you this class advancement exam? Bam. A one-on-one battle. If you succeed, then I will let your friend be the dress's first model. Sure, sounds good. Dude, you have to win this battle for me. Wow, that's passion. I mean, I'll do my best. Oh, yes, if you win, then you'll also get access to the move Ardent Graze. A client of mine developed it, then taught it to me. Huh, what does it do? Oh, it infatuates the foe. If? No ifs. How about my boundaries are expanding? If you're ready, please pick one Pokemon to face me. A fairy type will shine most dazzling here. Yeah, my fairy type, that's the whole reason I'm taking this class. Let's have fun with this. What? Don't be sad. It was a fun battle. Oh no. Fear not. The dress still requires a bit more time until finished. I'm certain Daniel will win before then. Sorry, Ethan. I'll do better next time. Damn, that was an embarrassing loss. Still, at least I learned a lesson or something. Classmate bonds increased. Your fairy person increased to 11.5. Your fairy types can now reach a level 11. Alright, Oak. No, wait, I'm dumb. I look away for 2 seconds, and I make a big mistake like that. Ah, well. And that is the end of the lecture. Daniel, eyes up here. Huh? Oh, yes, sir. You seem distracted. Very much so, sir. Well, as long as you are aware, you've been paying attention well in all other classes, so I'll let this slide. And thank you. Just don't doze off again. You're paying too much to be here for that. I'm not paying to be here at all. Whitney, come here. Oh, hey, Whitney, what's up?
Oh gosh, I guess I'm fighting you, but you're so strong and so good at battling, I don't know if I have a chance.
Okay.
Go easy on me, I'm very delicate.
That is a lie, you know that. You got the milk tank on you, don't you? Don't fool me. I'm not letting you. I'm stacking up here. I'm making sure absolutely that this does not end any other way. We're not doing this. Sweet. Alright, let's do this. I'll put you to sleep. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh. Stay down. Said stay down. I'm not losing this battle. I mean, I might lose this battle, but I'm gonna find a way. Shoot. What? on. I was so close too. Dang it. That was closer than I expected. What the hell?
Sorry, I might have lied a bit about how strong I am.
Even with all of the progress my team has made, it seems like all my classmates are way further ahead than me.
Don't you worry about it. You did really well, and if I hadn't taken you by surprise, I might have lost.
You did not surprise me 1 second. I knew exactly what was going on because I know the memes, I know the legends, I know the fear that you bring in people's eyes. That was dishonorable.
Huh? But shouldn't I take every advantage I can get?
There are some advantages that cause you to lose more than you gain. This is going to be a bit awkward, but I actually think hiding your powers is a perfectly fine strategy. If you mislead your opponent a bit, well, it's fine if you're doing that during the battle, so why not before? I do it all the time. It is dishonorable when you do it, too. Ha! Bruno and I have been friends for many years, but we don't agree on everything. And since we can't agree on what we should be teaching here, I hope the lesson you learn is that everyone has different ideas of what a good victory or a good loss are.
Oh, okay.
Well, whether it's a good win or a good loss, it was fun. I never had so much fun getting my face stomped by a cow. That's the spirit.
You know, most people can't give me a really tough fight, and some don't even try, so it's cool you went all out like that.
Oh yeah? How come?
I don't mean to brag or nothing, but I'm kind of popular. Not like Rosa popular, but like well known enough. And I guess people think beating me would make them look bad.
Are you sure they lost on purpose? That cow of yours is crazy. Wait, so you know a lot of people, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Weird question, but there's a student I want to talk with. She doesn't speak. Do you know anyone in the school who knows sign language?
Do I? Totally. Which regions?
I have no idea.
Well, if you want to head to lunch together, maybe we can find this girl of yours, and I might recognize her signs.
You have experience in sign language?
Yeah, I even know the Johto variant.
No shit, how'd that happen?
I'm a woman of many talents.
No, but for real.
Oh, a girlfriend of mine in Johto was deaf-mute, so we basically grew up together. So I learned it pretty young.
Huh, was that friend named Bianca?
Girlfriend, like GF, girlfriend.
Oh. Who cares?
Anyway, Bianca, like that blonde girl who hangs out with the Unovans? Nah, my girlfriend was blue-haired, and her name was...
Well, it wasn't Bianca. Was it Claire? Could have been Claire. Yeah, the only one I can think of is Claire. Jasmine's silver-haired, not blue. I'm gonna say Claire. Huh, past tense. I'm noticing.
All good things must come to an end.
So, you and Flannery?
Haha, no, she's a project.
I won't tell her that.
Thank you.
Jeez. The bell's... Is that the bell already? Go on then, get out of here. Okay. Now, let's see, where is she?
Who are you looking for?
Brown hair, olive skin, even shorter than you?
Hey, I may be short, but that just means I'm dense. Lots of power packed in this small frame.
I don't think I've ever heard someone claim to be dense so pridefully.
Well, there's a first for everything. Oh wait, I don't recognize her, so that must be our girl.
Yep, that's her. Whitney began speaking with her hands signing at the same time.
Hey, I'm Whitney. Daniel said you know sign language. Do you know JSL?
Tia looks confused at first, but rapidly begins signing back. Whitney does too, and you can hardly keep track of how fast their hands are flashing back and forth.
Whoa, slow down. I don't know this exact dialect. Okay, yes, here you go. Got it.
About 10 minutes pass before Tia shows any signs of slowing down. You watch, amusingly, as the two tiny women gyrate around, having a loud, animated conversation without making a single sound.
Wait, I can't keep up. When was the last time you had a conversation? Jeez, my hands are going to be so sore.
I don't mean to interrupt, but can I get the gist?
The gist is that this girl had a sucky day. She hit a meteor, got super tired, and then when she was abducted and brought here, Then you abandoned her, and I think she couldn't find her way back to class, and she's just been hiding in the abandoned classroom since this morning. I'm probably mistranslating some of that.
Tia shakes her head. Whitney doesn't notice. Ah, jeez. I'm real sorry about the Tia. I told you how to sign up for electives, but I didn't tell you how to get to them, did I? But had a move on my part, sorry.
Tia, is that your name?
Tia quickly shakes her head and begins trying something new. Bianca. Oh, Bianca. That's why you asked. So that's why you asked, Daniel. Vongel? Wait.
Wait, Bianca Vongel? Oh my God, Dormy! You were supposed to be the first person in our room, but you never showed up. What happened? How come you were so late to school? It's been almost 2 weeks.
Bianca looks at you, then at Whitney, then at you, and shrugs.
You don't know?
Tia nods.
How could you not know?
Hey, maybe we should leave that alone. You know, maybe she didn't even say, I don't know. That might be a mistranslation.
She shrugged. That's not something you can just mistranslate, Buster.
I'll take your word for it. You're the sign expert. Still, it's great that you two are roommates. Really convenient. You can help her show around, you know? Bring her back to your dorm, bring her to her class until she gets situated, stuff like that.
Okay, what aren't you telling me?
Huh?
You called her Tia, and she's suddenly showing up almost 2 weeks after school begins, telling wild stories about a meteor and a kidnapping. There's something fishy going on here. I can't tell you. I mean, I don't even really know. But if I'm going to figure it out, you're probably going to as well. After all, I'll need you to translate. It's good to keep my signing in practice. But if I'm going to third wheel for you and Bianca, I'm going to need you to do something for me.
Of course, anything. I mean, within reason.
You totally owe me now.
What do I owe you?
Everything. But I'll tell you specifically I'll tell you specifically what you owe me later.
Great. If I owe you money, that might be a problem, but I'll see what I can do.
Whoa, I think he wants to talk to you, Daniel.
Mind translating?
That's what I'm here for. Hi, I'm so really glad we can...
God, what voice did Bianca have in the movie? I can't remember. I mean, not that it matters, because it's clearly a Latias, but...
Hi, I'm so glad we can finally talk real. Well, with Whitney's help.
Whoa, this is kind of a weird experience, talking through someone like this. Wait, are you translating this too? Isn't she deaf? She isn't deaf?
When you're signing for someone else, you just translate everything you hear. It takes more time to turn off the part of your brain that does that conversation.
Oh, so it's a mindless activity. Maybe I could learn that too then.
Haha, you're funny, Daniel.
Thanks, Bianca.
You can call me Tia in front of Whitney. It's alright. She's a good person, so I don't need to hide myself.
You're hiding from someone then? That's kind of the vibe I got.
Yes.
Who? Tia sneaks at a glance at Whitney, who's seriously signing, not a glimmer of recognition of acknowledgement of the stranger of the conversation the person's having.
A bad person.
Do you know who this bad person is?
No, but they're somewhere around here. I can smell them.
Whitney, you want to double check that one?
I'm pretty sure I read that correctly. She definitely signed smell.
Can we stop this bad person by going to the police?
No.
Are you sure? If you're in danger, then they can help.
I don't think they can. It's best if I just hide. I don't want anyone to know I'm here.
Well, I won't tell anyone, but then again, you do have dorm mates. What's she signing?
Nothing, she's thinking. Would you stop backseating my interpretations?
Oops, sorry.
I think that's fine.
She doesn't seem confident. Well, you can rely on me. I'll keep you safe, no matter what the problem is.
Thank you. I trust you.
And I'll start learning sign language, I guess. Maybe we can have some classes together you can teach me?
I would love to do that.
What's with it, Whitney?
I'm definitely getting something wrong here.
What do you mean?
She said she likes your scent?
Oh, well, I put on some Hacktress body spray this morning, of course. I spent most of my morning sweating and running around, but it is meant to be a long-lasting one.
Ew, no, only dudes think that stuff smells good.
Yeah, who do you think I'm wearing it for?
Oh, huh, okay. You and Whitney spend the rest of lunch interrogating Tia until Whitney begins to complain about imminent carpal tunnel. The conversation slows down. During that time, Tia never once looks away from your face, eyes wide and admiring. It's a bit of an ego boost, but it's also intensely distracting. Eventually, Whitney and Tia leave their lunch slightly early, so Whitney can show Tia where the room is. Oh boy, all this just because I was in the field this morning. Next time Brandon asks me to go on an early morning with him, I'm just gonna bury my head under a pillow and stay in bed, like Herbert. I guess Latios is in psychic class, and would she be in dragon class too? Yep, dragon class. Do I hit up the dragon class now? I think I will. Cause what have I got to lose with Blue if Latios is there? Claire? I'm gonna be real with you, man. I think I should just tell the instructor Growlithe did my homework. You're on your own with that one. You spot a familiar student and go to greet her. Oh, hey, Bianca. So you decided to take this elective, huh? I see. Tia nods happily, pantomiming as a dragon breathing fire, then puts her fingertips to her head forward and concentrates intently. Dragon and psychic, got it. Well, it's good to see that you're getting comfortable at Koban. Tell me if there's anything I can do to help you out. Tia immediately walks to your side and grabs your arms, motioning at you to sit beside her. Oh, I guess I can do that. You snapped quickly, hoping the other students didn't notice the blush spreading to your cheeks. Holy shit, and I thought I was Gosh, I haven't done the Leaf voice in a hot second. Holy shit, I thought I was forward. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to step it up. Of all the people to be here, that look on your face is priceless. Sad you're never going to be the best as long as I'm here, right? There are plenty of other schools you can transfer to. It's not too late to save yourself from being number 2 for another year. Yeah, right, I'm not coming all this way just to quit. Ha! We'll just see about that. Take your seats quickly now. Class has begun already. I see we have a new student here. Welcome to your first Dragon-type class. My name is Claire, and I'll be your teacher for this year. First of all, let me say this. This class will be unlike anything you've taken before. This is because Dragon-type Pokemon are unlike any Pokemon in the world. If you are in this class simply to exploit the legendary power, then you may as well drop out now. Dragon Pokemon are strong not only in body, but in mind. As the apex species of Pokemon, they will not obey humans so easily. Many careless dragon trainers have lost their lives attempting to tame them. Under my instruction, you will learn how to properly train a dragon and care for our dragon Pokemon. I will not tolerate laziness or misconduct, violate the school's policy or my own, and I will gladly sign your expulsion paper. Jeez, this lady's really putting on the hard-ass pants. What's pants? It's no coincidence that dragon Pokemon are present on the majority of championship teams. They are superior to all other Pokemon in both offense and defense. There is nothing a dragon Pokemon can't do that other Pokemon can't. You look doubtful. No miss, not me. I totally respect dragon types, yep. Okay, I gotta hear this. What's your story, Pinky? Nothing. Other Pinky, or like magenta-y? I'm sorry, I don't know what color is on your hat, but I'm gonna start talking now, and it's too late to stop and... Silence! You're making a mockery of the proud name of dragon types with such disrespect. You could never hope to stand in the presence of a... Yo, I have a Dratini. What? Yeah, a cute little guy. He likes to ride in my hoodies. Well, it's only natural that a not fully evolved Pokemon would be easier to get along with and have mercy on your Oh, I have an Altaria, and she can Mega Evolve, and she does it sometimes, so I can rest on her fluff. I'm so bad at these voices, especially this late at night, or early in the morning. Mega Evolution, huh? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sure my Altaria is it's just a very special case. And I mean, I raised her from a Swablu, which is kind of cheating, right? I'm sorry. You're right about dragon types. I'm wrong about everything. Well, clearly you girls are very skilled and talented trainers, as befitting students of Koban Academy. But anyone else who attempts to treat their dragon types with such reckless disregard, that's not what you said before. Who said that? Me? I'm just pointing out your contradiction on what you said, and silence! I hear one more word out of you, and I will toss you out of the school myself. Wow, she managed to get her peekaboo. That's not something many people are able to pull off. I've wasted far too much time today. My point is this: if you want to survive approaching the dragon Pokemon, let alone catching one and training it, there are strict guidelines to which you must adhere. Dragon Pokemon are in many ways superior beings to humans, so you treat them as such. Anything less, and you place your very life on the line. If anything, this lady's trying to scare me for ever partnering with the Dragon Pokemon. It's working. Well, can't give up now. It's way too early in the game for us to call quits just yet. Yippee. That hurt my voice. That hurt my voice to do a lot. To summarize, the range of Pokemon in Township is greatly. Some, like Alakazam, have consistently shown IQs that are very comparable to the that are incomparably vast compared to the human intelligence. On the other hand, certain Pokemon, like a fellow psychic type Slowbro, register as so in tone that they could be incapable of the very act of living. As such, many leading researchers believe that human methods of measuring intelligence simply do not work on Pokemon. Whether intelligence or not, and that, I believe, was the bell. Dismissed. Lads, how's Miss Fungal doing? Fungal? Oh, it's Bianca, got it. Yep, she got lost before her first selective, but I think Whitney's helping her out now. Oh, that's where she went. I was wondering. We were meant to go shopping together, thanks! See, Flannery, Hull chirping in the evening is... Seeing Flannery... I can't read under normal circumstances, and this late... And this... For this long, yeah, no. Seeing Flannery all chirpy in the evening is deeply disturbing. Lovely. Incidentally, I sent a team out to the meteor crater earlier today. Oh, great. Find anything interesting? I haven't a clue. The team collected a few shards and took a soil sample of the area, but nothing substantial. And if they'd found us something more, I'm not an astrologist. Well, I'm not an astrogeologist. I've placed some calls to a few contacts in Hoenn, though, and hopefully they'll send someone here to take a better look at it. Man, it's rare to see that you admit there's something you don't know. Well, it's rare that there's something that I don't know. Humble as ever. In any case, the team has confirmed that the field is safe to be out in, so feel free to return whenever you want. You may find it useful to your training. I'll be going now. And there he goes, leaving without a chance for me to reply. Amazing a man as smart as him managed to go 60 years without figuring out the basics of human interaction. Actually, after I lost all my friends back home, I was actually grateful that he was still my friend, despite the age difference. I mean, he was my only friend, but I was probably his only friend in Palatown, like, ever. Poor man. Alright. What do we got? What do we got here? See. 3. Pretty much the same as always. God, I still haven't seen Nessa or B. That's funny. Oh, that's new. Still got someone here. That's nice. It's nice. Let's do this. Want to find Dawn? Yep. Okay, there's Dawn. What I know of her, she handles pressure about as well as a frozen-over pawn, so I should do my best not to startle her. Hi. Ah, Daniel, I didn't see you there. Well, I tried. You look like you were pretty deep in your thoughts. Penny for one of them? Oh, just, thinking about Pokemon. You know, same as always. Really? That's so cool. So was I. Wait, you couldn't tell I was lying there? Why would you lie? You're my friend. We're friends? I'm sorry. This is all moves past. I need to go. Wait, Dawn, please. I'm just trying to talk with you. I can slow things down. Come on, let's just talk, Dawn. Let's just talk. It doesn't have to be about Pokemon. Though I'm pretty bad at talking about anything that isn't Pokemon. Fair warning. You and everyone else. Mind if I ask the obvious question? No. How come you don't like Pokemon? I don't know. I don't dislike them. The ones I have, I love. They're my best friends. I sense a large butt approaching. Yeah, but everything that makes other people excited about them, I just don't get it. Contests are fine, battles are fine, but none of them feels like it's it for me. None of that's what I want to do with my life. You're here in Koban, though. Yeah, my mother Joanna, she's a pretty famous contest star in Sinnoh. She doesn't like what I spend my free time doing. She was hoping Koban would make me change my mind about Pokemon. What do you spend your free time doing? Whoa, hey, you don't have to tell me. I mean, if it's embarrassing or something. I don't know. I kind of want to tell someone, but right now nobody at Koban knows except Instructor Melody. Well, I'll be here to decide if you want to tell me later. Alright. Thank you. It's, alright, I guess, if you don't want to call yourself if you want to call yourself my friend. I mean, I wouldn't, because I can't. I mean, you can't be your own friend. Well, maybe you can, but I can't. Oh god, I'm rambling. The point is we're friends now. For real. Two-way street. Really? Yeah, for some reason, I trust you, so you're my trusted friend. You switch from friends to costume. Wait! I want to show you. I want to show you what I do in my free time. I changed my mind. So I want to show you now. Please? You can show me anything. Okay, now, how do I take you there without knowing how to get you back there? Without you knowing how to get back there? Do I have a blindfold or anything? How about I keep my cap really low so it covers my eyes? Oh, heck no. That's the look. That's the hentai look, and I'm not in the mood for that. Stop making fun of me. Sorry, but you already said Instructor Melody knows about this, so I'd figure that it's in her class, right? Oh, yes. Get going, Dawn. Alright, then let's go. I never get used to how cold Instructor Melody keeps her classroom. It's like the top of a mountain. Hey, how come you're not cold? Well, I grew up in Snow Point City in Sinnoh. Not Twin Leaf? Why? There's no other Twin Leaf trainers here. No Barry, no Lucas. Why would you not say Twin Leaf? I'm not familiar, but I think the name tells me everything I need to know. Still, you're showing quite a bit of play with someone and stepping into a freezer. Dawn goes to the back classroom and locks the door. A moment later, she begins wheeling something out of the cart with a visible effort. Holy shit. You stare at a massive ice sculpture, almost a perfect replica of Mega Altaria. That's insane. How long did that take? About 9 days. I'm kind of proud of it. Some of the details are a bit off, and I don't like the lack of definition between Altaria's tail and its wing feathers. Also, her claws totally have the wrong texture. Her beak looks more like a Staraptor's. It's pretty much just a bad copy of Delgado's work from the 1700s, and I had to make the tail way thicker towards the base, so it's beautiful. I, what, really? I don't know art, but that's it right there. You should be very proud, and I think it should be very public, like displayed in the gardens or something. And melt. Oh, yeah, what do you do with the sculptures after you finish? Back home, I just put it outside. I guess here in Koban, I'll just put it in Instructor Melody's storage closet forever. Well, maybe we'll think of something better to do with it later. So, what's next? Well, I still need to study the feather textures more, but I was kind of thinking about doing something with food, but what are you doing? Huh? What do you mean? That thing with your hat. What are you doing with your hat? Oh, just lowering it. Your statue's so bright, it's kind of glaring to my eyes. If I lower my hat, I can't. Don't move! Huh? Yeah, that's great. Just keep your arms like that. Twist your head a bit to the side. Okay. Not quite what you said before. Not quite. What was that you said before? This room was like the top of a mountain? No, you need to be a bit higher. You can get on top of that desk for me? Just like climb up it? Sure. Yes, almost there. The trainer's standing on top of the mountain, hat lowered, unfazed by the freezing winds. I'm actually very phased. What do you say to that? I got it. Yes, it's perfect. Perfect. Wait. No, wait. She said ... It's a freaking Mount Silver Red reference. Gosh darn it. Great. I feel kind of ridiculous though, and cold. Don't. You look inspiring. Yeah, you'll be my next piece. With your permission. If you look at me like that, I can't say no to you. Besides, I've always wanted to be an artist's muscle. Muscle? Yeah, isn't that what you call someone who inspires an artist? You're thinking of muse, Daniel. Oh. Can I get down now? My arm is cramping. Not just yet, my muse. To muse. Dawn will now convey an amount of XP to fairy ice in your party. Dawn. Neat. Note to self, catch a dragon type eventually. Hey, man! Oh, hey, what's up? A new girl showed up in Professor Cherry's class today. Oh, that's right. What was she like? Short. She really is. Nah, actually, she seems a bit weird. She didn't say a word, but she was bouncing up and down in her seat all lesson. Sometimes Professor Cherry would ask her a question, she would just flash gang signs at her. I didn't get it, but it looked like the professor did. Huh, I wonder what that was about. Beats me, dude. I'm going to bed, though. Good night. That reminds me. If I'm trying to keep the fact that Tia is here a secret, I should probably ask Skylar and Brandon to stay quiet about it. Yeah, what's up? Hey, you haven't told anyone about the meteor thing this morning, have you? No, I was going to tell May later, but the whole thing just kind of freaks me out, so I haven't got around to it. Cool. Would you mind continuing to not tell anyone? Huh, well, yeah, I guess. Not even May? I guess May, alright. Couples shouldn't have secrets from each other, but tell her not to tell anyone. Right on, man. I'm tuned in now. Good night. I don't have Skylar's contact permission, so I'll just ask tomorrow, I guess. It's been a while since I texted Leaf, but nah, I need to tell May about the Tia thing. Nah, Brandon's better to handle that. I'll text Leaf. Yep. You really aren't. I think I'm gonna call it a night here, cause how long have I been going for? What, 4 hours now? Christ, 3.5 hours. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night here. So where's the save button? There it is.
day 14. So that's all for this week. I don't know if I'll stream next week because finals week, so that's gonna be tough. But yeah. Thank you to the person that's been here this entire time. Well, most of this time. And hopefully we'll continue this later. So until next time, y'all, bye.